I don't know. Just says it's a Michelle.
Hey, Carrie, you never supported me at all, by the way. But nice try.
Matt Powell, thank you. So there's a couple things. There's 906. We'll just wait for like 54 more people, and then we could start. And whoever's runs in late, who's coming in late, oh well.
Now, I expect you nothing less to give your honest account of me as well. Like that's
I will. I will. It may not be that great
fine.
of you and that guy. What's his name? Matt. The guy
You're
talking
talking about
about.
the prison guy?
No. The other
That's
Matt.
what I actually want you to be. That you got to be completely honest on Matt and,
No.
and all that
That
stuff.
Matt guy. The guy who was talking about farting on people.
Yeah, no, please do because like that has nothing to do with me. I wasn't the one saying it, right? So
Okay, we have 1,000. Let's start. Let's start. Okay, so everybody, there's a controversial topic about a controversial video that's been making its rounds with people stating that there was racism involved. And I did have an opportunity to watch it. I watched it for about 20, God, it was like 25 minutes. It was a pretty long video.
did I
And
not send you the whole video?
I saw the whole thing on, yeah, you had it uploaded on YouTube. Yeah, it was like 25 to 27 minutes. It was pretty long.
Well, the whole video I sent you was over 2 hours, right? The whole live
Oh,
stream.
yeah. I was just talking about the segment where the subject of this conversation is in. And I also was able to watch, there was a young lady who made a video about you as
Right.
well. She's of Asian descent. And I watched that as well. And I think the optics of it initially looked pretty bad. Yeah, Melissa. It looked pretty bad, the optics initially, because you have three half naked, middle aged white men, right? And you have this young Asian woman, and the optics of it seems like you're kind of bullying her a little bit,
So
right?
I was cosplaying Johnny the way he looked. So I had drawn on a mustache. This was long before the live stream, right?
Ah,
So
okay. So
yeah.
that's so. I was like, it was the optics didn't look very good.
No, I agree. No, I
And
agree.
I think, like, because I have daughters who are young women as well. I have an 18-year-old. I mean, around that age, I have an 18-year-old and I have a 25-year-old. Oh shit, I'm getting old. And I kind of look at it like, how would I feel if that young woman was one of my daughters?
Agreed. Agreed.
And it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I understand, it was sort of like a locker room type humor going on there. I noticed.
Can I ask you a question before we go any further on this?
Yeah.
Did you watch the whole thing where I actually told her like to be respectful and them, crossing the lines a bit, right? Like you didn't hear me saying anything wrong for 25 minutes besides that one comment, right? That was
Just
questionable.
two. I saw two comments. I saw two comments that were kind of, I don't know, right? So I'll tell you the
About one, yeah. So,
I'll tell you the two comments. One, yeah, there was something very stereotypical that I saw that where sort of we dehumanized the Asian female with this stereotype and made them a tool of our gratification. Where
agreed.
we're like, okay, well, there's a bed back there. Are you doing happy endings type thing? That was bad. That was
Agreed.
horrible. That was very stereotypical again, a racial trope, right, as well. Would you have said that if it was a Caucasian woman who had a bed in her office or in an
Yes.
office? Would you have said happy ending? You may
Yes.
have said something else, but maybe not use the happy ending.
No, I
type
would have
stuff.
said the same thing.
You think you would have said the same thing with a happy
Yeah,
ending?
I did stand up comedy for many years, so like I'm used to like that kind of stuff. But like this was after she claimed she was 20, right? So like,
Would you
I'll,
have said would you
I'll
have said
accept it.
happy ending if it was an African American woman?
Yes.
Okay. I think a lot of people thought the whole happy ending thing was because she was an Asian woman.
No, it's because that's massage parlor talk, right? Like that's what happens at massage parlors.
Right. But what made you think a massage parlor when you saw an Asian woman with a bed in the background?
To be honest with you, it had nothing to do with her being Asian. It just had to be like it was an office and it had a bed in it, which was kind of weird. So like to me, that's what I was going by, but it had nothing to do with uh her race or anything. Like I would have just said that if anybody was streaming from there with a bed in it saying it was an office.
Would you have said that to a man?
I probably would have said something different, like probably something FO content or some shit.
Yeah. So that was kind of, obviously that's a racial stereotype and generalization, and
I agree.
where we, objectify an Asian woman.
No, I agree.
The other thing is the whole human smuggling thing with we adopted an Asian kid and put him in a what was it, like a cargo of Champion T-shirts.
So that came from our friend Daniel, who we've been friends with for many months on here. And my friend Johnny and I said that we adopted him, and that's just been an ongoing joke. So
Oh,
it's been an ongoing joke for a long time. Daniel's actually a close friend of ours. He's on here, and he actually goes along with all that stuff. It was like one of the inside jokes.
is Daniel Asian?
He is Asian. He's Chinese.
Oh, okay. The other guy, Matt, he was just horrible.
Terrible.
That dude was horrible. Yeah, bullying that young woman. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I actually made a comment to them to simmer down because it was kind of outrageous.
how, how do you now, looking back at it, right? You're out of that sort of that situation. You've had some time to reflect. You probably have heard people voice their opinions about it. How do you feel about it now?
I feel terrible about it, to be honest. I feel like I should have disconnected as soon as he started. Right when she came in with the menage or whatever, um, I feel like there was lines crossed, and like when she started playing along and she pulled down her like sweater and stuff, like I told her to put it back up because I felt like it was distasteful, and I told her to have some respect, and I told them to kind of simmer down.
But do you feel any sort of remorse about it? Do you feel, you know,
100, dude, like it's been on my mind since that night, to be honest. And again, I can't just chalk it up because I was a comedian and all this other stuff. People are really sensitive nowadays, right? Like when it was back in the 80s and 90s, the world was a different place. Now it's become a lot. I stopped doing stand-up comedy because of that, actually, because you can't use certain terms, you can't say certain things. Not that I did even when I was doing stand up, but it became something that I didn't want to be a part of because people were still crossing the lines, and I really feel like I really, yeah, it was a late night stream. It was like midnight when we were doing it. It was like 2 or 3 a.m. for the people on the East Coast. Um, and I feel like it should have it's things I could have done a lot of things different for sure.
I agree with you. Back in the day, there were certain jokes that people found funny. There were racial jokes, there were homophobic jokes that were made, and but you look back at it now and you're sort of, how was that funny, right? And then I think we've grown as a people when it relates to that, and I don't think people are just too sensitive. I think people just have grown from that. we've sort of evolved from
Well,
poking fun.
I think that the sensitivity level has risen throughout these years. I mean, I was doing stand up comedy in like early 2000s, like 2001 2000 to 2005. Things have definitely changed since then. And I stopped doing stand up. Um, do I feel terrible? 100% after rewatching it. I know that, over 25 minutes of that going on, like I know I didn't say too much crazy stuff, but I think that um, a lot
But
of
again, but
yeah.
again, nor did you stop it
No, 100. Yeah, no, you're right. You're
for these
right.
other guys.
No, you're right. You're right. 100%. I should have just left. It wasn't even worth it. I was just sitting there. I was more in shock, to be honest, um, because that's not normal for how I stream.
Right.
So I kind of just sat there and I was, I tried to step in a few different times and say like, stop. You guys look like you're about to be in trench coats and shit like that. Some weird stuff, and or I told her to even stop. But she also played back with the other people. So I was like, maybe she's just doing this because she's okay with it. Like I didn't know really what to do. I didn't know I was supposed to be the police, but now looking back, yeah, I should have left.
I saw one part where she did say, "I love Doug." Did you see that part?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's where she did say something to that effect. Um,
A lot of people did.
but nevertheless, like I saw like the optics of it. I'm looking at the squares. You got three half naked men, and then you have this young woman in the corner. The optics did not look good whatsoever. What I heard did not look so good.
Can
I
I ask a
wish,
question now? Can I ask a question?
yeah,
Is there
yeah.
not like 19-year-olds on this app with their shirts off and promoting their FO and like doing some stuff that's kind of crazy? Like, what's crazy about like, 30 or 40-year-old man that has their shirt off that are sitting there? And I had a mustache drawn on and I was mimicking someone. I was cosplaying someone. How is that? Is that weird?
I mean, the optics look bad. You got this, you have this young Asian woman in the corner getting kind of bullied by guys who are, with their shirts off, talking, some stereotypical racial stuff, right? I think sexualizing her. I think it does look a little bad.
I can agree with what you're saying 100%. But my
Yeah.
intent was never I was never interested, never sexualizing her on purpose. The whole happy ending thing was said to whoever asked the question, "What do you think that office is used for?" And I was like, probably happy endings. And that, yeah, was that wrong to say? Probably.
She did say that she was going to embarrass you guys. I remember
Yeah,
that part.
she
Do you
did.
remember
She
that
did.
part?
Yeah, she did say that. She said,
I remember that part. But her comebacks, you could say, is it wasn't like I think you guys were bringing it on kind of hard on her, and she just would make some comebacks here and there.
like
But I mean,
when you say you
what's up,
guys,
dream
you
lover?
already had
Yeah.
100,000 likes. I love this. Um,
Oh,
when you say you guys, like I was quiet for pretty much the 25
good.
minutes, to be honest.
I think you were the most quietest out of the group. Yes, yes, I have to agree to that.
If you said I made one comment in your text last night to me, and you actually said that nothing I said was racial, but like at the same rate, I can agree with you that um, it could be pointed and looked at that way because like a lot of people wouldn't say white people or African American people or any other races really have massage parlors. So I see what you're saying on that, and I can take accountability for that. But at the same rate, like I was more in shock about what was going on, like, and I should have just left. Like you're right, I should have just left. Like I didn't.
What I saw, my message to you yesterday was you're not a racist person. You're not.
I'm not.
But what you said was a racial stereotype.
Right.
Um,
You said I watched it, playful banter for 25 minutes, but yeah, the happy ending was one insensitive comment from you out of the 25 minutes. You
yeah.
should apologize for it. Doesn't make you a
Yep.
racist. No,
Right.
and I agree.
Right. Yeah. 100%. You should definitely apologize. It's unfortunate that I've never seen that woman before on here,
I haven't either.
and it's unfortunate that we don't, because your apology would probably be better served to her, right?
Yeah, no, I'll definitely apologize.
To
Uh,
her.
if I, but and like I'll send it, and I'll send it, to her. You know,
Oh, do you guys follow each other or anything?
I don't follow her, but I can see what her name is off that live stream, right? So
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I think it would go a long way if you do an apology video and post it and then tag her in it. I think that would go a long way for people. But
well, I'm not. See, here's the thing. I'm not worried about all these people that want to make like I can't listen. I can't change somebody's opinion who already has made it upon myself, right? Like, but what I can do is I could talk to her and message her, right, and just handle it that way, right? So like that's the only thing I can really do is do that. So um, and I will, right? Like I definitely will. Like I can't apologize for the other people that were up there, but
right.
I can apologize for anything I said.
I think it does go a long way as far as it was a it was a public sort of insult towards her. I think it would go a long way if it was a public apology towards her.
Yeah, no,
But
no,
that's
I
that's
mean,
that's completely up to you. That's completely up to you.
well, no, I can make a video on it, like for sure, and
Yeah.
I'll put it in there. But at the same rate, like a personal apology, like I think would go a long way too. Through
Sure, 100%.
like yeah,
100%.
no,
Someone asked, how is he not racist? That's a good question. I'll tell you, I believe he said an insensitive comment and he used a generalization. I don't know enough about Doug and his interactions with Asian people to determine whether or not he is a racist against Asians. I can't. All
no.
I all I all I have is that 20 minutes
So
of them
I'll
doing
just
it.
tell you a little bit about my background. I was
Yeah.
born Jewish. My uncle was black. He was James Brown, the black singer, the Godfather of Soul. That was my uncle. My aunt was married to him. Um, I'm friends with every race on this app. I've always been friends with every race. I have nothing to say. People are saying I have 1488 tattooed on my calves. I had sports numbers tattooed on my calves, and I decided to cover one of them up because they were from 20 years ago, 15 years ago, or some shit like that. So I covered one of them up, and so I'm like, and now people say I'm lying and that I'm a racist because somebody photoshopped a picture of tattoos on my calves that weren't even my tattoos. So
What
like
is what is 1488? I don't even know that thing.
it's some racial thing for
Oh,
some yeah, for like a white power type of group. And like that's never been me. Like I've never been that way towards anybody. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, because like I don't have a problem with any race. I don't even see color. Did I not go to prison? No, I did go to prison for pew pews. I did. Yes, I did.
did you? Side note: in prison, is it true that if you're Jewish, you get better food because it has to be kosher?
I don't know because I ran with the woods, so I have no clue.
Oh,
I have no
okay.
clue, and I wasn't eating kosher because when my mom married my dad, who was actually was a sergeant for LA County Sheriffs for many years. My brother's a captain for the sheriff's department locally, is where I'm at also. Um, I don't know because when my mom married him, she converted to Christianity, so I was raised Christian.
Mm.
But you have to run with like the woods when,
Well, in California, you got to run with your own race.
yeah,
So,
that's the thing. But I have nothing but love for every race or every person. I don't even see color or age, to be honest with you. Never have.
okay. If we're gonna take some questions, understand that even though you've apologized, there are probably people in this world who still. You can apologize as much as you can to some people, and they still want to punish you. You know how that goes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, but I mean, at least put out, just at least put
Let's be
out.
respectful.
Yeah, but at least put out the proper information. Don't start saying things that aren't true. Like I sent you some emails as well of what to look up and you can ask questions about. But like um, to be honest, like none of the things that are saying are true. I've never pulled my unit out online to anybody. People are saying that I've exposed myself. Never exposed myself, ever. Never been in that position. Never have. Wouldn't even do FO or whatever because it's not worth it to me. Although I would probably get a lot of money from it. I just don't.
Okay.
But I would never do that. I've got kids. I'm very good co-parent with my family. I'm very close with my family, so like I would never do that kind of thing. So like I've never been involved in harming someone in a weird way. Never done any weird child stuff. Never been in DV. Never been in SA. Never been any of that. But people are putting shit out like that, which is wild.
People say there's a video of you doing it. I have not seen that video.
There's no video. I've never done it, and nor would I ever.
Okay, so people are asking me to. There is not a teapot in the request line, guys. I'm sorry.
So that's a person that's attacked me several times with fake information, bringing up people that don't even know me. People are spinning a narrative. Her name's not Evil Teapot for a reason. I mean, she's in Canada, and she's her and her friends tried to make me unalive myself, but that wasn't going to happen. They lied about stuff. They brought up people that were liars. They got bananaed several times. She'll probably get bananaed if she comes up. But you can do what you want. I don't give a shit. But they can. They're just a group of people that attack people.
Okay, well, we're gonna keep. Everybody's gonna be respectful here. We're gonna have a nice, calm conversation. Nothing crazy. Okay, guys. What the hell did it go? Is it? Wait, she was there. It keeps moving. Okay. A nice, calm conversation. We're going to keep it respectful. We're not going to call each other names.
Just come on camera. Show your face while you do this, right?
Hey, Doug. How's it going? Hey, lawyer.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. I'm on my backup. You were in my live the other day. I'm on my backup account in here.
Of course.
Yeah, I think that was for...
show your face.
The
So
PR.
we can see you.
Was it rules? Was it rules when we looked up rules?
Yes,
right?
boy rules. Yes, and
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
wilding out.
You have a question for Doug.
Yeah, so Doug, and I know Doug's gonna spin a narrative, and I know that you've only gotten kind of what's been going on lately,
Yes.
with Doug and whatnot, so you haven't had like the full story. But we exposed Doug a long time ago. Doug's been permanently banned from YouTube and Kick before from the true crime community over there. He's done a lot of things. He was making money off missing children. Over there, he raised money for a billboard for Summer Wells. And we have proof of all this. I'm not talking.
I never raised money for a billboard.
Well, we could go one by one.
Yes, but
You
the
know,
racist stuff. If we're talking about the racist stuff,
Yeah, that's what we're really talking about.
yeah. So I have actual videos of Doug screaming the N-word and stuff. So this isn't the first type of.
Never
So
ever
have
said the N-word in my life. I'd like to see it. Please post it.
I'll for sure pull them, Doug. 100%.
Pull them and post them because I would like to see that.
100%.
Never.
And also with the 1488 on the backs of your calves, you know that's not your sports numbers. We've already debunked that. That's
You
from
haven't
your
debunked. Anything. You guys made up a narrative and you guys put out a Photoshop picture of
No,
tattoos.
it's real. It's real.
Doug,
No, I can
Doug,
prove it.
Doug, do you have a 1488 tattooed on your calf?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Show them.
I don't.
Your YouTube logo now covers up the 88. The 14 is still there on the other side.
I don't. I
There's-
never had an 88 on my calf. You
No,
guys
it
are
is. We
making-
have the
you guys
pictures
are-
of the before and after, Doug.
Show them. Show the real tattoo because then I can show you the 14s are not the same even.
And you know the 88.
You guys have photoshopped pictures on my calves.
No,
Well, there's an easy way, Doug.
They've already been
I mean,
debunked.
I don't want to ask you to show your calf, but if you want to, you can.
Yeah, let them show the picture first, and then I'll show it.
show them your calves. Just show them the 14.
Show the picture first, and then I'll show you my calves because then you'll see that.
I can pull it up, but you also know when you got the logo tattooed over it, you can still.
Yeah, forget the logo. Forget the logo.
Wait, no, calm down, Doug.
Forget the logo for a second.
Calm down. Let's calm down, Doug.
No. Let's show the picture, and then I'll show my calf, and I want you to.
You know, you
want
can
to
still
what it
see the
looks like.
88. You know, you can still see your 88 under it.
There's no
If you
88
want
on
to,
there.
if you want to show the picture, I can put you on
Show
the
the
big
show the
screen.
picture first, and then we'll go, and then we'll debunk it that way, because you guys have a picture that's definitely photoshopped,
Now,
and
question
none of
though,
the numbers are the same.
didn't you
None of the
just
no,
tell
hold on, none of the numbers are the same. Show the picture first.
hey,
Show
Doug,
the proof.
Doug, we've been
Show the
through this
proof, please.
before.
Doug,
Come on.
okay,
No, show the
Doug.
proof.
Okay, so Doug just wants to see the photo,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
show the proof.
I got someone trying to go get the
Show
photo.
show the
Okay,
Someone's
proof,
going to
okay.
get
and then
it.
I'll show
Someone,
and then I'll show the numbers.
Okay, hold
Douglas,
on. Okay, so
go
we
ahead, calm
we
down.
could table the 1488. She said
Yes.
she's
Yeah,
she said
table
she's
it for a
table-
second. But then I want we'll start with that, because the narrative is just wild.
So, a question though, Doug. In the video when we had pulled this out the first time and you just told Lawyer that was your sports numbers. So you
Yeah.
didn't deny it at first. You said that was my sports numbers. And in the video that
Yes,
we
I
have
did.
when we first brought this out, you said that 1488 was your sports numbers. So why
did.
but you don't Okay, so you did. So but you don't have 1488 tattooed, right?
No, I don't. No. The 88 was never a sports number. I said there were sports numbers tattooed on my calves.
What was
Yeah.
the 88 for?
There was no 88.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Story's changed. Sorry.
It was definitely not that. I would like to show. No, I'd like to see the picture first, and then we can represent what the picture is to what my calves look like. And I have no problem showing them. I have no problem showing it. I just want to see the picture first, and then we can start with it. Let's do that way, because proof is anyone can say anything they want. So show the pictures first, and then we can go from there.
And you know that, and I can just send Lawyer the first exposure we did where we actually showed all the pictures.
Nobody.
and-
Yeah. So send them whatever you have to. Just bring.
And then
the
we had all the
picture-
people come over and we showed the videos of you screaming the N word full hard R at the
Yeah, I
end
would
while you were
love to see that, because I've never used
while
the
you were intoxicated on YouTube. You know that, right?
Never ever screamed the N-word. Hold on, yeah, I would like to see that too, because I've never screamed the N-word, nor do I even sing it in a song. I've never used the N-word, so I'd love to see that as well.
You know that your
Hold on,
last
your word
excuse
means
when we
hold on,
played
your
that
word-
video.
Your word means,
okay?
listen, your word means nothing without the proof. Bring the proof.
You
first.
you want
I
to see proof, Doug, right?
Yeah,
but
and then
here's
I
the
think
thing.
and I think we can debunk it.
Hold on, and I think everybody in the chat wants to see it as well.
Absolutely. And here's the thing though, because we already showed all the proof. This was this time
It
last year.
doesn't
we
matter what
exposed
you
that.
show. Let's see the proof. What you've shown. Then pull it up.
Doug, they're working on it. I just came in here. I wasn't aware that you were doing this with Lawyer. I would have had everything prepared for this moment, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. You did know. But
So-
let's just go for it.
I haven't talked to I was about to say Evil Twin, Evil T about this. I have not talked to her about this at all, Doug.
No, but I've been their topic of a smear campaign for a while. I've been a topic
No.
of other people's smear campaign. I would like to just see the
Douglas,
pictures.
you just got brought back up. You just got brought back up last night when people came in to ask about you because
Just
they
bring
knew
the
that
bring
we
the
was-
proof
Hey,
before.
I'm not done.
Nobody cares about the yapping. Bring the proof.
Hey, I'm not. Can you stop interrupting me for a sec?
No, bring the proof.
Let's have
Before
let's
you
have a
start-
little bit of respect. Let's
Before
have
you
a little
came
bit of
up here,
respect.
you should have been prepared, Teapot.
Listen, Doug, you know that there's
bring
a
it up,
5-hour.
Teapot.
Holy shit, Doug.
Nicole Murphy, bring it up. Let's see it. Nicole Murphy.
Wait.
Why are you doxing me? Why are you even doxing me?
Guys, no.
Nicole
come on,
Murphy,
come on.
bring it up.
Come on, Doug. This is devolving into something else. We're just having a
Yeah, well, have her
conversation.
bring the proof before we, before.
Doug, I didn't even know she was going to be on here.
Okay.
He didn't.
The first time and only time I've ever spoken to Evil T was probably about 4 days ago on her live when they asked me to look up. I kept getting, when people keep sharing lives, I got a bunch of shared lives, and they're asking me about this guy named Rules.
Yeah. Just tell Nicole to bring it up. I would like to see it. If we're going by our
Why
real
are
name,
you-
let's just bring it up.
Doug, why are you up here talking about my government name? That's not on the app, so why are you even saying it?
No, it is on the app, by the way.
Well, of course you're putting it out there, but
No, it's already on
No.
there from the girl from the UK who you really got into it with. She put it out there.
So,
Actually,
Doug,
It's on the app.
do we want to talk about the high school incident where you schmotomized another
Yep. I would love
hazing
to.
incident? Where
I
you
would
used
love
worm
to talk
handle?
about that.
Okay. So let's go like we're all
There's
over.
a
We're all
lot,
over the
Lawyer.
place.
There's a
We're all over the
lot.
place.
Teapot,
Okay.
I know you're getting befuddled, so it's okay.
I'm not.
So we
the
got
lawyer.
the
Bring
so
up the
the
proof.
so Doug says he has not said the N word with the hard R.
Never.
Evil T says
Absolutely.
you have video
Yep.
and you'll supply whatever video.
100%. They're looking,
And
they're
then
getting it all pulled.
and Doug says he does not have 1488 tattooed on his calf,
Correct.
and that it was photoshopped. Evil says, yeah, he does. I'll show the picture. So we have to table those things until T can actually show it.
Agreed.
100%. Okay, here's I'll even do one better. I'll drop here and go look, see if I can get this stuff hauled up, and I'll even pull up my old live and see if I can get the even clips to make it quicker when we showed all of it.
Is there so those are two issues. The other issue, there is some sort of something at a high school?
Yes, he was involved in a hazing incident during high school. And this was in the paper as well, and all this stuff. Doug's name is in the paper and stuff. That involved a broomstick, a couple other members of the wrestling team, and a guy. And they actually named the broomstick Pedro. Is what they named the broomstick when they used the broomstick handle on a wrestling teammate that was joining the team.
Doug,
I sent it to your email, the whole article.
you sent me an email on
I
that?
sent you 2 emails today with all the stuff to have you look up before the live so you could actually see it.
I didn't know we were going to talk about that. Let me see here.
You can skim through it real quick. You can read the whole thing if you don't mind. Like, it's fine.
How old were you at the time?
I was 16,
How old are you now?
45.
Okay. So
No,
we're
no,
talking
but
about
read it
something starting
because no, read it. Please read it because it was a senior thing that the seniors were doing. I was a sophomore and wasn't even at the school at that time. But you can read it, the whole article. You have it. Please read it. I would love that.
And it had nothing to do with your dad being the sheriff and getting you out of it at the time, Doug?
My dad was a sheriff in a different county, and they don't just take that lightly. If it's a weird charge, like they're going to go after whoever they have to. They don't.
And that
just,
wasn't the only incident either. That actually there was other people that came forward about that the same thing had happened to them with you.
Let me grab my other phone.
No, there's never been an incident like that. Besides that, I was never there. So you go ahead and read it. I would love you guys to read the news and the article. They interviewed the people that weren't there because they wanted honest opinions. So like that's what happened.
Oh, so the guy just must imagine your name was in the room at the time and.
No, I was actually at a gym, checked in at the gym through the computer system and on camera there. So
Okay.
Thanks, Erica.
Around what time did you send this, Doug?
well, this evening, like when I got off work to you.
Okay, guys, I got also should talk about this. Something from the LA. Is that the one from the LA Times?
It is.
Oh,
I got to tinkle real quick, but yeah, go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead and read the whole article, please.
Okay. This happened in December 20th of 1997. In Thousand Oaks, a pattern of hazing serious enough to prompt the cancellation of Westlake High School's wrestling season has brought sheriff deputies to the suburban campus to investigate what one school official says is possibly criminal misconduct. Detectives from the Ventura County Sheriff's Department's Major Crimes Division spent the last 2 days assessing whether the wrestling team's actions rose to the level of criminal wrongdoing. School administrators are conducting their own investigation, which could lead to disciplinary action such as suspension or expulsions. I would suggest that hazing covers a wide range of behaviors, from spraying shaving cream on a kid to committing crimes. I think the issues we're talking about very possibly, if not probably, involves criminal behavior. Several Westlake High students and parents have reported that the conduct involved a simulated, I guess we're on TikTok, a simulated intimate act with a broomstick. Whether the misconduct went as far as a SA was not known. I think it reaches to a conduct of SA. Westlake High athletic director has declined to detail the hazing, describing it only as a pervasive, gross team misconduct involving at least half of the wrestling unit's 27 members. We're continuing our investigation to determine whether there were any criminal misconduct. As of now, we haven't determined exactly what happened. Some parents, however, say that students' conduct bears more resemblance to roughhousing than criminal activity. I don't agree with those parents if a broomstick was involved. Okay, but nevertheless, they worry that a protracted investigation by school officials, which could extend into mid January, unfairly stigmatizes their children, some of whom were not involved. We want an investigation, not a witch hunt, said Bill Hutton.
That's my dad.
Okay. Who added that his wrestler son, Doug, has already been cleared because the youth was off campus when the incident occurred.
Facts.
24 parents of wrestlers have complained that school administrators are leaving them in the dark, and they demanded in a letter prepared Thursday that the program be reinstated. I do not know what happened, said a parent.
Before you go any further, I was cleared by the school and by the sheriff's department, which my dad didn't even work for. This was Ventura County sheriffs handling this. LA County sheriffs, where my dad worked, and he was already retired at that time.
Oh.
Different article. I have a completely different article on that. So I'll grab that article as well. But
Yeah,
that's not the one that I have as well.
No, he was interviewed. My dad was interviewed because I wasn't there, and they wanted his opinion.
This is the one I have from the LA Times.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the other one and the Reddit post that he made about it and told everyone.
Hold on, they don't privilege people who are sons of sheriffs or whatever. There's people that go to jail for the M. There's people that go to jail for whatever. I was checked in on a computer system at the Westlake Sport House at this time, where I went because I didn't have a 6th period, so I would go over there and I'd work out before wrestling class. I wasn't even at the school that day. The school cleared me, and so did the sheriff's department based on my attendance.
I mean, the articles does say that he was cleared that he wasn't even there.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Okay. Listen, I'll hop down, go pull the stuff that we got in the article that we got, and your Reddit posts about it named Pedro and all that, your own stuff.
Oh yeah, let's just talk about it first. There was a broomstick that they deemed, and these were the seniors. These were the seniors that did this to the underclassmen. I was a
What
sophomore.
grade were you in at? Okay.
I was a sophomore. I wasn't at the school. Had I been there, I probably would have beat up the seniors because like a lot of them, I beat them out for their wrestling positions, but I wasn't even there. The kid Alex Martins, who I haven't talked to in years. We were friends at that time. The person this almost happened to, they tried to put a condiment on a broomstick, and they tried to get his pants down. Is what the alleged comments were from what they said, but they weren't able to do anything, and it was broken up before anything else happened. But I definitely wasn't there to say yes, it happened or it didn't happen. But the seniors did name broomstick Pedro. I definitely wasn't there for this incident. If I was there, I would have put a stop to it because I don't play that way. But I'll tell you what, that I definitely wasn't there at that time, and it was proven through electronics. It was proven because I had to sign off to leave campus, and I was signed into a Westlake Sport House at the gym. And again, do I agree with what these seniors did? No, it was fucking terrible. Doing that to anybody.
Did it happen that often? Were they named?
No, it was one time. That was the day. That was the one time it happened. Apparently, this other Alex person was a football player, and these senior football players didn't like it. He was a freshman football player who talked a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so I can tell you 100% I wasn't there. If I was there, it would have been stopped, and definitely wasn't a part of any of that. Being cleared, I transferred schools because of that. I wasn't okay with being around people like that. I ended up transferring to Thousand Oaks High School. The only reason why I transferred was sports, and because I wanted to have a wrestling program because wrestling was a part of my life, and Westlake was 1 year suspended for wrestling. So I did leave that school because of that, and I was very, very I was a varsity baseball player as a sophomore. I had a career, like I was looking to be a baseball player for my future, and it was decided, since we lived on the border of Thousand Oaks and Westlake, that I could go to either school, and I ended up transferring. I felt really terrible about the whole incident, and I to this day I never talked to those people again who were involved in it. A lot of the people actually that were involved in it, one was in the Navy, and the other one became uh, a fish and game police officer. The two seniors that did this, nobody was charged, um, and again, my brother was still in high school at this time, so the department that did do the investigation, my brother wasn't a part of their department.
That's what I was. That's what I was just reading there. They said that your brother had worked for that department.
He didn't get hired on until he was 19 and a half. And he was a senior. He was like, he had just graduated, and possibly he was getting ready to sign up for the academy. So, um, yeah, no, there was nobody who worked for that department. And it wasn't him that did it. It wasn't my dad who did it. It wasn't me who did it. But like, if I had done something, I would have expected to get in trouble for something like that. And I can tell you that I was not a part of that, whether Teapot or anybody else wants to believe with it. And I'm not here to fight with you, Teapot. You guys do what you do and do whatever you guys need to do. But at the end of the day, I definitely wasn't responsible for that. I'll take accountability for anything I'm responsible for up to this point, because the best thing to do in life is always take accountability, whether it's now or whether it's then. And I'll tell you, at this point, I definitely wasn't there. Just wasn't a part of any of that stuff.
Okay.
And I'll just say real quick for anybody too that wants to do their own research, and like I said, we're gonna pull it because we've done this. We did this
Sure.
for a few days. You can actually go to YouTube. Doug's old channel was No Thanks Investigates.
It
If you
was.
type that in, you'll be able to see all the creators on there. There is a guy named White Boy Radio that we had up on our panel talk about why Doug got kicked out of YouTube and all the stuff that he did regarding missing children, fake GoFundMe's, the all of that stuff, the revenge porn on his ex, everything. If you guys go to No Thanks
Never.
Investigates,
No, hold on, hold on, hold on. I've
Doug
never had a
Hutton on
revenge porn.
YouTube, you'll be able to pull it
Hold
up
on.
and go down rabbit
I mean,
holes
no,
of
no. I
that.
encourage you guys to do that, but there was definitely videos that people made that have no validity to them, because people, the same on this app, make up stories. You could guys look up my record. My name is Douglas Scott Hutton. Feel free to look me up. My birthday's January 17th, 1981. Have I done some things in my life that I've gotten in trouble for? 100%. You can see that I've never had any kind of privilege from my family being in law enforcement. I've always gotten in trouble for everything I've ever done. Feel free to look it up. I've never had a DV, an SA, child crime, nothing like that. I've never been involved. Have I been to jail and prison? Yes, I have. 100% I have. But I have been deemed rehabilitated. I can own a firearm right now if I want. I can do whatever I want because I haven't done the things that are being stated. So you guys can feel free to make your own opinions. You guys come in, and you come in here in your like real profile pictures and your real names. None of you guys will. I have no problem giving you guys my information because I have nothing to hide. I have a federal job that I'm proud of. If I had anything like you guys are stating, I would have never been available to have that job. I work every day. I don't do anything wrong in my adult life now. I mean, if you asked me 10 years ago when I was, a drunk and somebody who dabbed in my medications and still dabbed in rugs and things like that, yeah, it is what it is. But like, I could tell you that I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything like that. I don't do anything illegal. Um, at this point, I haven't in years. I did some pretty fucked up shit in my life, but never at the extent that you guys are saying that I have. And
Okay.
I have no problem with that, admitting
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna hop down and go start pulling it so people can see the actual receipts of all of these
Yeah,
Doug the
I
Angels.
would
Yeah,
love to
Doug the
see all that.
Angels videos. Doug the Angel. We're gonna
Well,
go get it all done
listen,
for you.
anybody can make a video about what they want to say on YouTube or on TikTok, but
No, not what
there's no
people are
receipt.
saying. I mean actual shit. You know
No, no,
you've
no,
seen these things.
real receipts would be nice.
Yeah, I
Like
don't mean people just
not Photoshop, not made up shit. You
No,
guys
we
like
know
to do
these
that
are
stuff.
your video. These are you. I'm not talking about people's videos and what they think you've done. I'm talking
I'd
about
love to see
you've
it.
seen everything we've shown before. That's why you wilded out before and threatened everybody and whatever. So we know this. You're listen.
I was still
Your
drinking. I
gaslighting and
was still, hold
manipulating
on.
does not work with me. You know that,
No,
Doug.
you do it.
And
No,
we've done this
you
before.
guys do what you need to do. But I'll tell you what, like,
Evil T is going to show us
I would
what
love to
she
see it.
has. Yeah,
Yes,
she's
yes.
going to show us what
So
we
I'm gonna
have.
hop down, go pull all the shit, go through it, grab all the shit,
How long is
and
this going to take?
I'm on my schedule, not yours. So I'm gonna go do it. Douglas, got it?
Well, no, wait, I know you have folders of all this, so it should be fast because you've done this.
Doug,
You've done
we
this
did this
smear
a
campaign
year
before.
ago. A year ago, Doug. Do you think it's
I
sitting on
know.
a desk?
No, you guys have it in files. So how long is it going to take? Is it something we need to do it
I
again
tell you what,
tomorrow?
when I come back, that's when I found it. Got it?
So do we
Okay,
have
fair
to do
enough.
this tomorrow? Is it going to be that long? Because I'm not
I,
spending 2 hours
fuck,
waiting
your
for it.
guess is as good as mine. I'll send my assistant to let you know. But right now, I'm gonna go grab it.
Okay,
I will pull it all, okay? And then
no problem.
everybody can see for themselves the real shit of who Doug is. Got it?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll be
Great,
waiting.
great,
Well,
great.
thank you for joining, Evil.
Thanks,
Come back on
lawyer.
your main. Come
Thanks.
back on your main
Great
account too.
day.
Will you please?
I'll come back on whatever account I choose.
Yeah, you won't come
Thank you,
back on your
lawyer.
main.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for contributing.
We'll be waiting.
Okay.
That's just weird. Like, I mean, for people who've done smear campaigns on me for years, like I'd expect them to at least have their kind of shit. Can we talk
I
about?
don't think she knew that she was coming up, and I didn't know she was coming up.
No. She planned it. She already knew.
Oh.
That's why there's a lot of people in here because it's the same people who have done this for years.
So were you removed from YouTube?
I was removed from YouTube because it was for usage of content, copyright strikes, and I was locked out of my account when I was supposed to be able to challenge it, and I couldn't get back into my account for months, and I ended up losing my channel over that.
Oh.
But I had like over 70,000.
It didn't have anything to do with the N-word or
Nothing.
anything to that effect.
Yeah, nothing. Shay, love you, fam. No, nothing. I've never said the N word in my life. I don't even sing, even when I'm like listening to Eazy-E and all that
Well,
other shit.
she says that she has videos. So let's see what
Yeah,
she
no,
has.
I would love to see that because I would never say the N word. I would never say the F word, as in like stereotyping people who like to have the same sex.
She says that she has photos of your calf with it.
Yeah,
Says
no, I would love to see that too because I remember when that whole smear campaign was done in the first place.
This is the first time I've ever heard of 1488.
Yeah, no, that's why I sent you everything. Like we should talk about everything.
I'm wondering why 1488 is even a number. Well, I don't know. I could do the
I
research
was kicked
myself.
off Kick. I still have my Kick account that I have like 3,000 followers on that. I don't even.
Are you still on Kick? You could show that.
Yeah, no, I still have my Kick account. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Okay, guys, when you come up, remember we're being respectful. We're letting other people talk. We're not going nuts here.
They can say whatever they no, literally. They can say whatever they want. I really.
Well, I mean, we want to keep it, manageable.
I also sent you another email that you can look at too. Like,
I
Hey guys.
Oh, hello, Train.
Hey, let me turn my camera on. I know Doug likes the camera on. I just had one question for you, Doug. I just wanted to know, I heard you say that you feel remorseful and that when it happened, you felt bad about it. And I feel like your tone has changed since when I asked you as to when lawyer asked you. So I just want to know why you didn't feel remorseful when we had the conversation. And instead of saying, hey, I know I fucked up, I should have left, you immediately just started attacking me.
you attacked me, and then I hadn't watched it over again until I downloaded the whole video, and I wanted everybody to see it. Like, I can't speak for everybody who was on that panel. I really can't. Like, those people have to take accountability for themselves. But I wanted to let people know that I didn't go out of my way to try to attack this girl or make her feel uncomfortable. Is what I said after the fact. Now that I look at it in a secondary, yeah, I feel like it's questionable and it shouldn't have never been said. But at the end of the day, like I don't go out in public and do all this shit. And do I have to be more careful online on comedy and structure? Yeah, 100%.
I get it. So I mean, um, I still stand on my. I think that the lie was distasteful and disgusting,
It was.
and and I feel that with us having a conversation and how you immediately went into bringing my child up, that was a low blow.
How did I bring your child up? I said you probably said some things pretty crazy in front of her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
I
could have.
didn't bring your child. I didn't bring your child into any. I didn't say
But
anything
you did.
about your
You
child.
just said you did. You brought my
Yeah, yeah,
daughter.
I
You
did.
said I
Yeah, yeah,
said
yeah.
things in front of my
But you
daughter.
probably have, is what I said. Right?
But
You probably.
but there's
She
a
sits.
million.
She's in your. Hold on. She's in your area while you're doing all the stuff
I'm
that
a
you do all the time.
24/7 parent. You're right. She's 17. But
Yeah.
I
So
think there
she's.
could have been other ways that you could have maybe got your point across instead of bringing in a child, is all my point was.
No, all
You
I
could have
said,
said
all
anything.
I said is you've said some questionable things in front of your child. And I've seen her
And
there when you've said them.
I know what you said,
Even
but
down to
you
the
could have got
ashes.
your
Hold on,
point.
even down to
You
the
could have got
ashes.
your point across
Even
without
down to
bringing
the
my
ashes,
child
you
up.
said to that parent who lost a child.
You're right. I sure did say that in
Yeah.
24, and I apologized to
What
her,
did you
and
say?
we've
What
been
did you say?
friends since.
What did
I
you say?
said that I would sell her baby's ashes by the fucking spoonful. End quote is what I
Yeah,
said.
the one that passed away. Her child passed
I
away.
did.
Yeah, you did
I
say that.
said that, and you know what? I'm not sitting here making excuses. I said what I said 2 years ago, and I apologize. So again, like I said, you could have got your point across without bringing my child up. So
But you
just
said you
because
were
I
gonna.
did it 2 years
But you
ago
said you were gonna
doesn't
sell
mean that in
somebody the ashes of
2026,
their deceased child.
I did say that.
All I said is that you've probably said worse stuff in
It
front of
does,
your child.
but it doesn't matter. You could have done that right
No,
without bringing up
it
a
does matter.
child.
It does matter. It
No,
does
you could
matter.
have you could have got your point across without bringing up a child.
Lawyer, what do you think?
Just like I could have got my point across.
I think you could have brought a point across without bringing up your child. I mean, I'm a guy who's like family should be off limits. That's me.
Right, right.
And
But
yeah,
I
and
didn't say
yeah,
anything
the
about her
ashes,
child technically, right? Like
but
all I said was like you've probably said some questionable things in front of your child. Is all I
but
said.
the ashes thing is crazy too.
I,
But does that excuse anything? No. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, no,
Um,
you're right. No, you're right. You're right. Maybe I shouldn't have brought it up. I felt like I was being attacked, and in that attack mode, I probably should have said, you've said questionable stuffs in front of people, and maybe not your child, but like you have, and Train. I don't hate you. I don't want the worst for you. It's not that way. I don't have a hate bone in my body. I really
Can
don't.
I tell you an observation? I feel like
Go ahead.
when I say something to you, like how I just expressed to you about bringing up my child, you are very defensive and you deflected on something that I did 2 years ago. And it's not until lawyer brings up something is like, hey, that's distasteful, that's racist. Then you're like, like why does his opinion mean more than someone else's? Like you were just
Well,
very aggressive with
hold
me, and
on.
now that lawyer said
We
something, you
weren't
changed your
talking then.
tone.
You came on to attack me at one point.
No, I was talking about right now. Like
Yeah,
just
because I'm not in attack mode. Like I've had time to sit
but you just
and think
attacked
about
me.
it.
That's what I'm saying. You were deflecting and saying, but you train. But then when you asked lawyer, and lawyer's like, you could have done it, your whole attitude changed. Like,
No, I'm just asking. Well, like here's the deal. Like if something came off across wrong, or distasteful, yeah, why not apologize for it? What's Why not? Like
so I'm
at the
telling you
time,
that it
people
was
were saying
distasteful to
stupid
me and you
things,
wanted to
right?
argue, but then lawyer tells you, yeah, it was, and then you're like,
But
oh yeah, I shouldn't have.
let's just say it this way. Like, can't we say we're both wrong in situations? Like, or is it just me?
Oh,
but
I'm
we're kind of we're focusing on this situation more recently. We're not focusing on
yeah.
what happened 2 years ago. Yeah, she admitted she's wrong. I mean, shit, that
I
was
was
kind of
wrong. I still
that
feel
was
horrible
pretty
about that.
shocking. It was pretty shocking.
I still feel horrible about
It
saying
was
that.
pretty shocking.
And it
But
doesn't matter what was said to me
but the
before or
scope
after. I said it, and I shouldn't have said it.
but the scope is not on her. The scope is on what happened recently with you.
Sure, why not? Yeah, of course.
That's all. That's all. That's all I had. I just
I'll tell you, Tara, Train, however you want me to talk to you. I apologize if you felt like I was attacking you, and I'm sorry that I even brought that up that way. I felt attacked, and I feel like I should have never brought your daughter into this or anybody else that is not you. So if you feel like attacked you and attacked your child, I apologize, and that's from my heart.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that. And I just heard you tell Big King that I was jealous that Miss Terry stopped gifting me. For the record, I told Miss Terry to stop gifting all of us
Well,
when the
but who you didn't tell
accusation.
anybody to stop gifting anybody.
I'm not.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in my
She's a
opinion,
grown, she's a
in
grown woman. She can.
you're right. She absolutely is. But in my opinion, I feel that you're financially manipulating her and using her for her money. That's just my opinion.
That's your opinion, right? Like you don't know what happens on the outside of here, and I've never asked her for anything, not once.
You've asked for gifts and interstellars. And
Never asked for her for anything.
it's on my page, and you said if you're going to send one, send two to make it count. You did say
well,
that. It's
no,
on my page.
I've never asked her. Or never asked her privately if we're in a match or a
I
battle.
didn't say
or something.
privately. It was very public. It's on my page, Doug. You did.
Kimberly's saying you both asked for stuff. That's weird.
I do. Yeah, I absolutely do. I absolutely do.
All right,
I'm not denying it.
All right. Well, it's not about you anyway. This is about me. So I guess.
Well, you keep bringing me up, so I admit to what I've done.
I just read a comment.
Oh, okay. So you don't feel that you're financially manipulating Miss Terry?
No, never. I would never do that.
Okay. Just to give my opinion.
Okay. Yeah. You're allowed to your opinion, right? So.
Was there anything else that you wanted to ask me, or I don't think I had anything else?
No, you came up here to voice your opinion. So if you have anything else,
I did. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Trains. Thank you for coming up.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, bye.
Why does nobody come up on their main account? Is they like scared of something? Like it's weird.
The thing is that the way people are, the way people are is that people will start reporting others, and they don't want their main account, being.
I'm on my main account. Like I didn't come up on my backups.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people report others. There's hate reporting and everything else, and then people get their lives taken away and everything else, and
Yeah. I'm not worried about that because I'm not up here attacking people. I'm telling you guys.
Right. But I mean, there's people that will report even if you're not attacking, right? It's just the nature of the beast, I think.
No, she's not box banned anymore. She had people already up.
So, who is this Terry lady that we're hearing about?
Miss Terry. She's been on many lives. She's gifted everybody. She's gifted everybody. She used to gift a lot of other people, like Jeffree Star and other people. Then she's gifted this guy. She's gifted everybody. So like,
yeah, until we see what she looks like, until we see who she is,
So I saw Matt's post about Miss Terry, and I believe he probably has something to speak about that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's been my issue. So he wants to bring up the fact that, Miss Terry gave me a lion. Now, if anyone knows, I'm her only top gifter, when she started going live. I gave her 10 galaxies, multiple money guns, and this is something Miss Terry can pull up herself. Doug don't go in there not one time, you know what I'm saying, whenever she was going live. We didn't know what she looked like. Only Doug knew who she was until she came in live, found out she's disabled with 2 brain surgeries. That gets to
Disabled.
Yes, she's disabled. She has, yes. Her caregiver is her daughter. She has a caregiver. She's disabled from the 2 brain surgeries. Yeah, a lawyer, you can look into it. She's disabled. Her granddaughter's even mad about it as well. And there's people that can come up and say the same exact thing about that.
Let me ask you a question, Matt.
Hold on, is it Miss Terry 37 that just joined?
Yeah, Miss Terry's here. You can bring her up. But here's the thing, Matt. Like you say, I've never gifted her. I've gifted her a lot, actually.
Miss Terry requested.
Hold on. I'm a mod in her channel. So for you to say I've never been there or gifted her, that's wrong.
Never seen you on there. I see Peach in there, modded.
Hold on. She sent you a lion.
Man, my daughter is not my caregiver. I live with my daughter. She is not my caregiver.
Miss Terry, I don't want to argue with you about this. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm not trying to
argue with you, but I'm telling
I'm sorry, Miss Terry, but you even
Let her talk.
shit,
Let her talk.
All right. I got you. Sorry, Miss Terry.
And I am not disabled. I can't talk right. That does not make me disabled.
You have a speech impediment, Miss Terry. That's what it is.
Yes, from the brain surgery.
Yeah, brain surgery, man.
When,
Let her talk.
I had a DBS put in my head to control my shaking, my tremors, like they do with Parkinson's patients. And that is none of nobody's fucking business.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Do you feel that Doug has taken advantage of
No,
you?
I don't at all. At all. I say what I give to who I want to give. I said the other day that has been also sort of blown out of proportion. I said to one of my friends that was in my life, I want to give Doug a uni because that was for him. I said, but TikTok won't let me. TikTok wants me to download 187,000 coins
Wow.
to move my level up, and I ain't gonna do it. He didn't ask me. He has never asked me.
Hey,
But
Doug.
I ain't never give the unicorn in my life. The gifts I give are the gifts I want to give. And most of the ones I sent to Doug are ones that I never seen, and I wanted to see them. Well, I wanted to send them to my friend.
And you just said that you feel like the whole thing is blown out of proportion.
Yes, because Trent said that Doug asked me for uni. He didn't. I said
You have
I
everything.
wanted to send him one, but TikTok would not let me until I leveled up, and I needed to buy 187,000 coins to level up, and I was not going to do that.
That was on two separate occasions, though, the uni and the interstellar. Let's be honest. You
What
told
was the other one?
whenever he said the interstellar, and he's like, "Well, just send two actually, so just so we can make it right." Like those comments. But hey, Doug,
Well,
what I want to
I
ask
don't
you, hold on.
remember that.
Okay,
I
Doug,
don't.
did Miss Terry hear the comment about you taking her to Pound Town? Did you remember that comment about you
I
saying?
remember that time. I was there.
Yeah. When you told her that you were going to take her to Pound Town, is that something you should really say to some, some of you look up to an elderly
Some
woman?
old
That you're going to take her to
lady.
Pound Town? Is
Miss
that
Some
Terry,
really right?
old disabled
No,
lady.
that's not what I didn't say old disabled. I said
You always say old disabled lady. You
because Miss Terry.
always, man.
let her
You
talk.
always say that. I'm old. I'm not stupid.
You had brain surgery, Miss Terry, man. You do have certain
Old
problems.
to
Let your
die.
daughters take care of you. Like this isn't. It isn't
Man,
right. You're
are
not
you a
seeing.
doctor? Are you a fucking doctor?
No, Miss Terry, but you don't
I
see him
do
taking
not
advantage of
have
you.
issues with it. I am in my right mind. I drive. I do everything on my own because my surgery did not mess up my way of thinking.
Terry, Miss Terry, you have some Spitfire in you. I see it.
I am pissed
I hear
because
it. I hear it.
Mr. Matt is supposed to be everybody's friend when Mr. Matt is nothing but two-faced.
Yeah,
That's
Matt.
crazy. Yeah,
That's not
hey,
crazy. That's
Doug.
not crazy. Hold on. Why don't you let people know also, Matt, that you're making money on TikTok. You're collecting unemployment.
Wait, wait.
You're trying to get people into the union that
Yeah,
coming out of prison, but you're not even in it yourself right now.
I am
You're
in
not.
the union. I'm still a
Hold
standing
on.
member.
You're collecting unemployment.
No, yeah, but you're always going to use
I
longer.
got
But you're
Okay,
collecting
hold on. Hey,
unemployment.
lawyer.
Hold on. Not only are you
guys,
Lawyer,
collecting
this dude's a
unemployment,
really, this
not
dude's
only
a
are you not
douchebag, bro. And
collecting,
he's,
not only are you collecting unemployment,
okay.
you're not reporting what you're making on TikTok to unemployment. So
Oh,
like,
yes, I
what
do. Yes, I made $300. I made $350 last week.
hold on, but we're not
Yeah.
talking about his unemployment. We're talking about
Yeah,
But
but
what I'm saying
lawyer.
is he's
This
attacking
is what
her,
he
but
deflects,
he
lawyer.
doesn't
This is
want to
his
look at
thing.
himself.
This is what the chat's trying to tell you. This man deflects. So he had a go. This is why I came up here for a lawyer. He had a GoFundMe. He said he got pew-pewed while he was a mailman, and we have proof of that. We have proof of that. And I'm going to post that.
Say this right because I'm gonna be suing you. So go ahead.
Of course, you can sue all you want.
Say this right. Say this
Yeah.
right. Say this right.
You made a GoFundMe, did you not?
No. Say what you're saying.
No, I'm saying tell lawyer about your GoFundMe then.
Say this right. Say this right.
No.
I got pew when I was a mailman. Finish.
No. Tell lawyer.
No.
What your GoFundMe was about.
Finish.
Tell lawyer.
Finish. No, finish what you were saying.
Okay, listen, lawyer. I'm going to talk to you now.
Finish what you were
Can
saying.
you mute him so I can talk?
Mr. Prison
Hey,
Boy.
lawyer, look, I can't get a
Mr.
word off.
Prison
I can't get a word off, lawyer.
Doug, let him
Matt
talk.
I'm going to let him talk, lawyer, because I can't
Finish
speak yet.
it, sir. Finish it,
Let
Matt.
Matt
No,
talk. Let Matt
lawyer,
talk.
I can't speak. He knows I'm going to put him out there. So I'm going to let him talk.
I'll be quiet.
I'm going to give him my turn. He won't stop, lawyer. You got it?
He muted himself.
Okay, so he was a security guard, right? It was the actual facts. But I have proof of it. I'm going to send it to you, lawyer. I'll email it to you. He was a security guard, and he said he got pew-pewed and all this shit. I do have proof behind that. I'm going to send that to you. That is something he did, and he made a GoFundMe over it with like 70 grand involved in it. So let me send you the proof of that. You know what I'm saying? This is the proof. He's been a fraud from day one. You know what I'm saying? He frauds people, and that's what he does.
So he opened a GoFundMe.
But he was never a security guard. He said he was a security guard, but it's not. It's false. It was false statements.
Was he shot?
No, he stole somebody else's story. It was another person's story, and he took it as his own story.
Doug, did you open up a GoFundMe?
Yeah, with somebody else's story, brother. I'm gonna say the GoFundMe.
Hold on, Matt. Hold on.
Hold on.
Did you
So
open
in
up a
20,
Sue me, Bubba. Sue me.
Hold on.
Let's get it.
Hold on. So in 2016, at Exposed Gentlemen's Club, where I was the security guard, I was taken at gunpoint. 2 people were shot and unalived. I had major PTSD from it. Somebody told me to make a GoFundMe. I made a GoFundMe and then shut it down afterwards. Never made $1 on it.
70 grand, lawyer. Let me send it to you.
Was
No,
there
it doesn't matter what it
70,000?
was asked for because
70
I was
grand,
at-
brother. 70
Hold on,
grand.
hold on.
He made $1
Can you let
off
me
it.
talk? Can you let me talk, big head?
Yeah, I'll let you go.
Thank you.
I'm listening.
So I don't know. I don't remember what the amount was. It was in 2016. I wasn't allowed to work for 3 years while I was on having the case with the attorney. But as soon as it settled, I took it down. There was never $1 made off it. I was involved in a work-related shooting.
Did you? Was your ask? Your goal was 70,000. Was that it?
I don't even know what the goal was. I don't even know what the goal was.
They got 70K, and his coworkers didn't got alive. It was the robbers. He's lying. False statement. You can look it up, lawyer. The robbers got unalive, not his coworkers.
Hold on. One that got unalive while they had me at gunpoint. That one.
The one that got the one that you made. The one that you made on.
There
The one
was
you
two.
made it on.
There was 2 of them that got unalive.
No, the one you made. The one I'm talking about is the one you made, bro.
Yeah, no.
Tell him about that one.
Hold on. Will you let me talk?
Okay, I'm going to fall back and let you talk. Let me let you talk.
2 of them got unalived, but one of them had me at gunpoint at the time he was unalived. And it was
Yes.
right next to me, and he ended up all over me.
Yeah, not your coworker, the robber. The robber.
You let me fucking talk.
Yeah, look, hey, this is how he talks to women. You see how he talked to the first girl that came on here? He acted all fake on here, but this is the real him.
Set up the
Oh, for sure. I'll put your ass to bed, but you won't.
set it up.
If you don't
Set
show
it
up,
Mr. Unemployment.
I'm gonna put it all over.
You're on medical
unemployment.
leave for boxing. You're weird. Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Wait. You guys.
Hey,
are
I'm gonna
do it.
put you all out there if you don't sign that contract
You're
tomorrow.
like-
Hey, we'll be on
Wait a
live
minute,
with
wait a
Train and
minute.
Lucky Chucky tomorrow.
Nobody
Wait,
tomorrow
watches
with
me.
Lucky Chucky.
Wait.
Nobody
You guys
watches
you're actually doing.
Oh, we'll be on there
boxing
tomorrow.
match?
No one watches you. I got your paperwork. You were making $70 until Miss Terry started. She started giving you $500 a day.
Hold on,
You weren't
guys.
making no money, bro. No one likes your
Hold
power
on.
ass.
Hold on. Wait.
What
I'm
do
seeing
you
you. Miss Terry's your caregiver. She gives you all
What
your
do
money.
you care? If I asked you for 1 cent, no, I haven't.
Okay, so let's
When
see.
I start asking you for
Yeah,
money,
but lawyer, ask him about the
you
70 grand
can
he
start
stole.
to shut up and let me
Nobody
talk.
stole any money.
Hey, you did 70 grand, bub.
The floor is
never got
yours,
any
Miss
money.
Terry. The
70
floor is
grand.
yours.
Fucking
Hey,
weird.
sue me for a pussy.
Let Miss
sue
Terry
me.
talk. She told you all to shut up. So let her talk.
When I start asking you for money, Matt, to pay my bills, then you can tell me how to spend my money. All right?
I'm talking to Doug, Michelle. I'm not talking to you. So that's
You
on-
were talking to me because last I knew.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
So this should be
Lawyer,
interesting.
I apologize.
No, you're good, Miss Terry. Miss Terry, your emotion and passion about this makes me feel like you're not a disabled
I
person.
love everybody. I would give every single buddy on my page if I could. I can't. I chose to give Doug, and that is my own prerogative. I've
It is.
gifted all these people that are bitching about me to quit spending my money. I would never, ever put myself in a position that I'm going to be broke over buying TikTok coins.
Miss Terry, to me, you are of sound mind.
Very sound, thank you.
And I think that when people refer to you as a disabled old woman, you get very insulted. I see it. I see I see the anger.
I'm using one credit card. And how else, somebody please tell me, how else do you buy coins on TikTok without using a credit card?
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Miss Terry, you're full of vinegar and fire. I already hear it. I hear it. So let me get this straight.
Miss Terry,
These two
people
are
are
going to
I
saying-
don't
fight.
want to use my debit card.
People
Why
are
use
saying
my
that
debit
it's a
card?
15% interest rate
Thank
for
you,
you
Deb. I
to use a
appreciate it.
credit
Yeah, everyone
card.
uses their debit. I know, guys. I'm not gonna argue with it. I don't feel bad arguing with old ladies. That's something Doug does. Argue with women.
Shut your mouth, man.
Disrespecting women.
Shut your
I
He's gonna
pay
sign that
my
contract tomorrow.
credit
We'll be
card
live tomorrow.
Dude,
Hey,
I'll do it for free in
I
public
pay
for you.
my
no,
credit
I'm
card
saying.
off
Remember, you said that for tomorrow.
month.
We'll be live tomorrow with Lucky Chucky,
Matthew,
the one that makes the
get off.
contract.
Hey, first you got to get off medical leave and all this other bullshit before you start.
Oh no,
Hold on.
I could be out by next month.
Dude,
Hold on. Guys, hold on.
You won't. You're
Let
intimidated,
me
bro.
say something here, guys.
Remember that tomorrow. Okay,
Guys,
hey,
you're
stand
not-
on that
hold on.
tomorrow when Lucky Chucky's on live tomorrow for contract.
If you guys are not
Okay.
following Miss Terry or Matt or Doug, please follow them, guys. Please
You're a
follow
Hey,
them.
Doug, we'll be on live tomorrow with Lucky Chucky. Everyone's
So
so
are you-
shit,
Hey, Trapper backed out. Trapper don't want to box.
dude, bro? I have a
Trapper doesn't
full-time
want to
job.
fight?
No,
Come to
Trapper don't want to. It'll all
Come
be
to
live tomorrow.
California.
Let's
Hey,
buy.
Everybody
Come to
watch
California.
Trapper live tomorrow. Hey, Lucky
Oh,
Chucky, we do
Come
the
to
same event.
California, Mr. Unemployment.
Hey,
Come to
hey.
California, and we'll do it in the streets.
No,
Exactly. Why don't you come to
no,
Illinois?
no,
That's what you
no,
keep
no,
saying.
no.
Come to California. Let's sign a contract.
What do? Come to
fly
California.
you
I have
out
a
for
full-time
free.
job, bitch.
No,
Exactly.
do it sanctioned.
Exactly. If you're
Sanction it
intimidated,
and
just
do
say you
it
don't
for
want to box,
charity.
brother. Just say you're scared to box.
Look,
Everyone's
guys,
like, why don't you come
Bro,
across
I hurt
country?
you in that big head of yours.
guys,
But you won't
do it.
sign that contract. You don't want to get in that. You don't want to box me though.
Say that, send me a
I'll bet you 10
$10,000
grand
bag.
right now. I'll give you
Send me
10
a
grand if you
10K
box me.
bag, and I'll come out there anytime.
I will. I will give you $10,000 if you come box me in August 29th.
Done.
Sign right
Send me the
there.
contract.
$10,000.
Send me the contract.
There you go. Contract. Lucky Chucky tomorrow will be on live. We're gonna have you come
Just
out.
hit me up, or I'll give you my email. You have my phone number? Just
No,
hit
he'll
me
be
up.
on. No, Lucky Chucky will be on here. He's the one that does contracts.
No,
I'm
cut the
not-
live. Just send
I don't
me
do
the contract.
contracts. I'm not a lawyer or nothing
Matter
like
of
that.
fact, send it to lawyer, investor, and then I'll sign it.
Okay, no, like I said, Lucky Chucky will reach out to you like he does every other
All right,
boxer.
I got you on a cut. Don't worry.
Hey,
This would be an
no,
interesting match.
this will be on live tomorrow with Lucky Chucky, y'all. Just so y'all know,
Bro, you're
August
gonna have to
29th.
take your colostomy bag
Hey,
off,
the
though.
same time every year, y'all. August 29th every year for the past 4 years, the same event. August
Oh, I can't
29th,
wait.
same year.
I can't wait.
go to
10
this
grand to come in and
But
lay
everybody
hands on
remember
you.
that though. Doug just said he'll do it. It's on live and recorded.
This is in. This is the one that he
For
does
10
in
grand,
Chicago.
yeah, I'm 45.
Yeah,
How
the
old-
one we did in
how old are you? I'm
Chicago.
45.
It'll be
How old-
downtown Chicago, the same
How
one.
old,
at
how
Hope
old are
Center.
you? How old are you?
36.
All right, I'm
You're
45,
about
and
to
I'm
see me.
still going to whoop you, Matt.
We'll see you in the ring for sure because we're gonna definitely do bare knuckle and boxing. We're gonna do both. I'll see you outside.
what? Bare
You in my
knuckle
area,
and
Bubba. I'll
boxing?
see you outside too.
Yeah, you'll end
Wait,
up in
guys,
jail.
wait.
You'll
This is
end up
supposed
in
to be a
jail. So
sanctioned
we're
event.
going
No,
to
it
fight in
won't.
the ring, right?
Hey, stand your ground. It's called stand your ground. You are admitting right now. You said you'll go in the streets, and I said I want to go in the streets.
I
I
said
like it
come to
better in the streets.
California. I said come to California for
No,
that.
no, 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 no. You come to Illinois, we're gonna go to the streets too, Bubba.
No,
You
no,
already
no,
said.
I
I got
here's
you on
what I
recording
agreed to.
saying you'll box me in my street.
Here's what I
Yeah.
agreed to, Matthew.
Did I got it right now? It's
Then-
recorded. Doug said he mutual ground. He will box me in the streets, and I said
Yeah,
I
come to
agree. I think it's a good
California.
idea. I think it's a great idea. We should box in the streets. I agree with you. It's
Bro,
a
No,
great-
don't.
Signed statement,
Hold
10
on.
grand for you
Hold
to
on.
$10,000
We might
if
as
you
well do
box me
this in
bare
the
knuckle.
hospital. We might as well just box in the hospital for you.
No, that's good. $10,000 I'm gonna pay you bare knuckle. Yes.
Yeah, no.
Wait, no,
listen.
no.
Oh,
do
yes,
it
yes, yes,
sanctioned.
yes, yes.
No,
We-
do
We
it
agreed to
sanctioned.
a boxing.
You're
Do it
not getting 10
sanctioned.
grand to
Do it
wear gloves.
Okay.
You're gonna bare
I
knuckle me
said come to
outside.
Cali, Matthew.
There's a parking garage and you're getting paid for 10 grand for it. What
Matt,
you
I
talking
said
about?
come to California and we can have the boxing match.
How
here.
much money you give me? Hold on. I'll fly to Cali. Bare knuckle. Fuck it. How much money will you give me? I'll
Show
come
up
to
at my
California
door.
next week.
Just show up at my door.
On your off of your property. I'll come next week to California and box you. That's my word. Right hand in the middle of the road. I'll come box you next week. How much money you gonna give me? Because I'll give you 10 grand to come out here.
Next week. You offered me 10 grand to fight you
Yes,
in the
10
ring.
grand in the park. There's a parking garage right next to the center.
Hold on,
I'll meet you before my rap.
Matthew,
I'm boxing
Matthew,
Lucky Chucky that
you
night.
don't even have 10
I will
grand,
meet
Matthew.
you
Hold on.
before the fight.
Matt, hold on.
Bare knuckle
Simmer
for
down,
$10,000.
Simmer down, Sunshine. You get me that contract.
Yeah, I knew
for
you wouldn't do it
$10,000
though.
in
You're
the
a
ring.
coward.
Hey, that $10,000 for the ring. I'll fight you in the ring. Send me that contract for
How many
10 grand. I'll
rounds?
take the time off work.
How
I
many
said
rounds?
10,000 to fight me. That's what I said.
No. You said Lucky Chucky.
Hey,
$10,000.
lawyer, you do me a favor.
You're backing out.
Because
now.
you're a good lawyer, bro. Me and
You're
you
backing
got a
out
couple
now,
boxes.
Matthew. You're
Hey,
backing-
lawyer,
you're
did he or did he
backpedaling,
not
man.
say? Okay, no, I'll let him
You're
go first. Hey, lawyer, I'll let him go
backpedaling,
first, brother. I'll let him go
Matthew,
first.
you're backpedaling.
Harry.
He did
I'll let him go first,
he
lawyer.
did say send the contract to fight for 10,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
And
Hold on.
then it was
Contract.
Lucky Chucky, August 29th, 4 years in a row in Illinois.
Send
Yes, yes.
it.
That's a
Send it.
boxing event.
$10,000.
That is a boxing event. Yes.
Yes.
But he told me he wants to know. Hold on, lawyer. I already asked earlier, will he box?
You
He
can,
said,
hey,
no,
bro,
I'm
you
not
can
boxing.
come and hey, bro.
He said-
you wanna
he
come and
said,
beat
I
me up
wanna
in the
fight you
street,
in the
I'm
middle
not
of the
even gonna throw a
street.
punch at you. You
He
can
did say
do that.
Thank you, lawyer. That's all I wanted to
gonna
hear,
go to
lawyer. I
jail.
wanted you to hear you say it on the recording. Because I got to record it. I want to make sure you said
He
it.
did say he
Exactly.
fight in the
Thank you,
middle of
lawyer.
the street.
I wanted to hear you say it real quick.
But
he
I-
said
but
no to
California,
boxing in the
come
beginning.
to California. Come in right
He
in
said no to
California.
boxing. He said yes to a street fight. So I said,
No, I
I'll
didn't
pay you
say no
10
to
grand.
boxing.
I'll pay you 10 grand in a street fight. That's my word.
Why don't
You
you
said
guys-
10,000
I got it in my
for
bank
the
account. I can
back
show you. I'll pull
man,
out 10
shut your
grand.
mouth, dude.
I got 10 grand. I don't got to steal from my old
Shut it,
lady. I don't got to
Matthew.
steal.
Matthew,
I don't got
stop.
to do a GoFundMe and steal $70,000
Stop
like you
it,
did.
Matthew.
Why don't you guys?
I will
why
pay
don't
you
guys-
$10,000 if you come here. That's my word. In the middle of the street, I will put it on TikTok. I will world star you for 10 grand. That's my word. Right in God, on my word, I'll give you $10,000 if you come out here and let me world star your bitch ass.
10 grand. If you want to fight me in the street afterwards, you do your thing, bro. You probably
You're not getting 10 grand to wear some big ass gloves. I'll give you 10 grand to fight me. I said box me. Box me for free, like the normal event,
Matthew.
and I'll give you
Hold on,
$10,000
stop
for
it.
coming out.
How much
Stop
does
it.
Lucky Chucky pay for the fights for you guys?
You get paid for your own pay-per-view link, so whatever they pay for
You
you.
don't have 10 grand. Okay, you don't have 10 grand.
Oh, I got 10 grand. I told you I'll give it to you. What do you mean?
No,
See,
for
now,
the boxing
lawyer,
match.
he's
Matt,
deflecting. This is
do yourself
deflecting
a
what we're talking
favor and
about.
be quiet. Because you don't want a 10-year-old.
He don't want to take the 10 grand.
Will you guys stop?
I'm trying, Miss Terry. He won't stop either.
Do you guys get flown out there at least?
Yeah, you
Do they
get
pay
paid for the Airbnb, your flight, and a pay-per-view link for anyone that want to watch you fight. You get paid for pay-per-view. Lucky Chucky got paid 12 grand for his last one. Doug got a lot of followers. He could probably get paid 15 grand, 20 grand off it. It doesn't matter how many people pay for it.
No, I'm not. No, here, listen.
But I'll
Don't
pay
sell
him
yourself,
10
but
grand
you
to
offered
fight me in the
10
street,
grand
like he
to fight
said.
you in the ring.
You said you want to fight without gloves. On my word, right hand to God, I'll give you $10,000 to come to my street and
You
come
just
fight
lied
me.
on God. You just lied on God.
What do you mean? I said 10 grand. Then do it.
Matthew.
If I'm lying on God, hey,
Matthew.
lawyer,
You would think with the size of your
lawyer,
head,
I'm going to
that
get a
there was
contract to
brain
you.
in there.
Lawyer, hear me out. I'm going to get a contract to you that I will have to, hey, if I don't give it to him, then I owe it to court. I will give him 10,000 and pay for his flight if he drives out, if he flies out here and boxes me in the street like he says he'll do. Because I got it on recording. He said he'll box me in the street.
No, you
Doug,
promised
when
me for a ring fight.
You
for 10
talk all
grand.
this shit to women, but you won't come do shit to me. Come see me.
Doug, will
You got all these DVs on women and shit. Come fuck with me.
I don't have any
Doug-
DVs.
Yeah,
on
you do.
women.
You got
Doug-
3 of them. You got 3 that got dropped out.
Pull them
Prove it,
up.
I will.
you-
You want me to
hold
post
on.
it? The 3 that got
Yeah.
dropped?
Pull him up. I've never been to court
There's
for
three that
DV in my
got
life.
you got three that
Doug-
got dropped. You're a pussy. You keep hitting women. You're a coward.
Oh,
Stop
look
it.
at
Right, guys.
You're
Let's
so
relax.
upset
Let's relax.
now.
Let's relax, guys.
Stop it.
Wait,
I know.
Doug, are
You're
you?
responding because you ain't in front of me. Take that 10 grand. Because I'm gonna give that contract to lawyer. It's
Doug, are
it's
you
bare
interested?
knuckle mutual
Matthew,
combat
you're a
fight
scared
for
little boy.
$10,000.
You're a scared
Doug,
little
are you
boy who
interested?
joins gangs. Stop
Doug,
it.
are you interested?
You're right.
in
I was
boxing
a
him
scared
for-
15-year-old boy. You know what I'm saying?
Can you
That was
mute
in
him
the
so I
street
can hear
life.
you?
You were a skinhead that
Hold on,
joined
guys.
a skinhead organization.
Okay, Mr.
You-
King.
Hey, Doug's from one of the biggest skinhead organizations in the country of America. You know that,
Will
right?
you stop?
Hey,
Shut your
lawyer.
mouth, dude.
You
Lawyer.
both
Let me hear
sound
lawyer.
Where he lives at is the biggest
Lawyer,
hub of
can you mute him?
skinheads. And he had 1848 on
In
him.
Los Angeles, 1848. Okay, that's the Columbus sailed
Or
the ocean blue.
1488. My bad. I'm not a skinhead like you, brother. I didn't do the skinhead
Columbus
thing.
sailed the ocean blue in 1848.
Yeah,
Matthew,
I didn't do the
don't
whole
have a brain.
skinhead thing like you, bub. That wasn't my
Okay,
thing.
so Doug, are you interested in boxing him for $10,000 in the street?
Like you said you want a street fight. I'm
No,
down
he
with that. I
promised
like
me,
street fight better.
I said I would
I'm
take
boxing Lucky Chuck.
I would
I'll
take
box
time
street
off
fight.
work to box him in the ring for Lucky Chucky for 10 grand.
Okay,
If
so
he's
you're
still had any
interested
life
in
in
a
life,
ring
you know.
fight? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did say, right?
No, he got you as well, and I got you on recording.
No,
You
I
said you want to go in the
good.
middle of the street.
Grab the recording, Matt. Grab
Yeah,
it.
and lawyer
Then
just
come
said he
to
heard you.
Then come to California. I'd love it. It's fine.
What do you mean? I said I'm giving you 10 grand to come out here. Why would you not take the 10 grand
Bro,
for
I
free?
have to work. I have a job. You don't.
No, you don't. You're on here getting
So,
gifted. And
hold on,
Miss Terry
Doug.
pays
Doug,
for your shit,
Doug,
bro.
so you want to do the street fight in California?
Well, because I already got a match with Lucky
Bro, I
Chucky. You know
want
what
the
I'm saying? Me and Lucky Chucky
$10,000
are already
to fight
bound
him
in
the ring.
contract.
If he wants to
But
come
I'll get a
and jump
contract
in
to fight in the street, though, as long as you
he'll
don't
end up
press
in
charges on
jail.
me.
Back in jail. He said he had
Yeah,
no
man.
problem with a simple assault charge.
He wants to put charges on me. So like I said, lawyer, I already got a boxing match with Lucky
I
Chucky.
would definitely.
He don't want me to
I
talk, bro.
listen,
I've been
hold
putting him
on,
out there. He
Well,
don't like
let's see how it ends up. Let's see how
Matthew.
it ends up. Let's see
You
what happens
promised me a
tomorrow.
$10,000 contract with Lucky Chucky. If you want to meet me in the street somewhere and you want
That's
to
the contract. Bare knuckle.
Do what
That's
you-
what I
do
told
what
you.
you need to
You
do,
keep
Matthew.
trying to deflect and talk about the ring. I already
No
got a
one's
boxing match with
deflecting.
Lucky Chucky. You
Will I
gotta come
have
to
him
the
locked up?
event.
Sure ass I will.
Come to the exactly street fight, like you said.
So,
Like
like,
lawyer
well,
said.
no, no,
we
I
got
said
we got
boxing
we got we got to
Down
start
to the
taking.
boxing
Okay,
match.
hold on. We're gonna
For what?
table this. We're gonna table this.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what happens tomorrow. We're gonna
I
bring
would
up
hurt
some more
you,
people.
Matthew.
Hold on, Doug.
Let's see if you sign a contract for bare knuckle.
And we're
Sign
gonna
that
ask,
contract.
And we're gonna ask for
Sign that
hold on.
contract
We're
tomorrow.
gonna see what happens tomorrow. But I'm gonna bring some more people up who have something to talk to Doug about. But
Fine,
thank you,
Matthew.
Matt, for coming up here. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope
be
you
on
guys,
tomorrow, Doug.
listen, I would
Hey.
I would honestly I would like to see it. I would like to see
Yeah.
you guys do this because I think it would be entertaining.
Yeah.
But hopefully you guys can do it in a
So
legal
listen,
manner.
lawyer,
I would
I got a
him in the
boxing
ring for 10 grand easy.
Hey, lawyer, so check us out. I got a boxing match with Lucky Chucky August 29th. Me and him are the main
Nobody
event.
cares. Nobody cares.
See, look, you're not talking. Shut the fuck up. Shh.
Nobody
Shut
cares.
up. Shut up. Shut the
Guys,
fuck up.
August 29th, go watch
Yes,
Matt. He's
August
gonna be
29th,
fighting
me and Lucky
somebody.
Chucky are the main event.
With the
But I
Frank
will
promo.
pay, like I said, Doug said he wants it in the street. I'll pay Doug $10,000 and I'll sign you the contract. I'm going to send you the contract, lawyer. He'll bare knuckle fight me in the middle of the street.
Chucky, Matthew. Otherwise, just come to California and find me.
No, you just told lawyer just
Okay,
said,
we're
you said you want a
talking in
street
circles
fight.
here.
You said
We're
you want it
talking
for
in
free.
circles.
Bye,
No,
Matthew.
we're hopefully it'll get done, guys, and I look forward
So,
to
lawyer,
your sanctioned fight.
You'll
you
show
don't
him
have 10
the
I will.
yeah. So mutual combat in the middle of the road. Me and you, 10 grand. I got you.
No, sign the contract.
No, I got you. I'm
$10,000.
gonna
All right, guys. All right,
Big
guys.
head.
I'm going to cut this short, guys.
Bye, big head.
Thank you, Miss Terry. Thank you so much for coming by and setting
Sorry,
the record
lawyer,
straight.
that I got loud.
No, you're good. You're good, Miss Terry.
I
Matthew, the scared little boy.
I
good.
just, I get
$10,000
so.
contract.
They're bringing him shit from 20 years ago.
I know.
Who
I
gives a flying shit?
know. Yeah, I know. But thank you, Miss Terry, for coming by and setting the record straight as far as
Yeah.
you know.
Thank
People
you, lawyer.
insulting. All right. I'll talk to you soon.
I
I followed you,
have a
Miss
good
Terry.
evening.
Guys,
Love
follow
Miss
Miss
Terry.
Terry. She seems like a very sweet woman.
Yeah, Miss Terry, don't forget to send 5 universes to me tonight, okay? Thank you.
What?
I'm joking.
All right. Wow. Okay. We were there was some sort of boxing promotion there between you and him.
Well, no, he said $10,000. Lucky Chucky will sign the contract in the ring. That's all good. Let's do it. But if he wants to go hands on hands, if he wants to come to California, bro, I have kids. I've got this. If he wants to fight, like anything can happen in a fight. And I don't fight fair. If there's a bottle on the ground, I'm gonna hit you with it. It's just the way it works. So like I've got too much to lose when it comes to like wanting to screw around in the streets. If he wants to have set up a boxing match like he said, because he's offered it to other people. He called this guy, this RSO guy. I don't even know Joey very well. I don't I don't have anything to say about him because I don't know him. So like he can, he challenged him and he's saying that he backed out and all this other shit. But you guys can do what you want. I don't know. It is what it is.
All right, let's see here.
Matt's been a nobody his whole life, and he's still a nobody. So it is what it is. Yeah, Matt's banging his head against the wall right now.
All right. So I think I really would like to hear from this person coming up. Hi, Melissa. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Let me turn my camera on since Doug
Sure.
likes to ask that.
Doug, why do people need to have their camera on?
He didn't
I
ask
don't
Miss
care.
Terry, though.
They don't have to have
Just
the
make that
camera
very
on.
clear.
Okay.
I
Hi,
usually
Melissa.
don't do
I
this.
saw your video. It was very thought provoking. I took a look at the video in question with Doug. I did find, and I told him I found it very insensitive. It was objectifying Asian women. It was dehumanizing them into some sort of sexual object.
Right. Thank
And
you. I do appreciate that.
yeah, but I know you have things to say, and the floor is yours.
Thank you. So, just a little history. And Doug, I tried to talk to you respectfully in your live when you were showing everybody the video playback of your live.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but
Wait,
there was
Doug.
like 500 people in there, so I didn't see you. So I apologize if I didn't.
No,
respond.
you directly addressed my comment.
What did I say?
I said, there's a history behind the things you are saying that are degrading to Asian women. It dates back to World War II. And you said,
I do remember.
what are we in? World War II? That's ignorance. I gave you the opportunity to learn.
No, you're right. You're right. I heard that. I did see that comment. I apologize for that.
Okay, so it dates back to World War II. It's not just some term that's usually used as a joke and it's supposed to be funny. It's not comedy. Okay, it's like saying back then they used to use the N word and it was okay then. So we're just going to use it loosely now. No, this is the same. It falls within the same category. Okay, so World War II, Japanese military set up. What's the right word that I can use?
Comfort, they called it comfort camps? Is that what it was?
I think that's what it was called. I don't know exactly. I usually don't do this. I don't know what I can and cannot say. I don't want to get anybody's platform in trouble. So, and these women were forced into actual exploitation.
This is true.
I didn't know.
Okay. So, and I tried to educate you, but instead of being open-minded and receptive, you stood 10 toes down and said you were not being racist.
Yeah, well, I didn't know the background. I'll be honest. I'm not trying to cut you off either. I didn't know it, and
But you are.
At the time. All I saw was World War II. I didn't read the whole comment. All I remember is replying to World War II. What are we in World War II? That's what I did see because that was capitalized. I didn't see the rest of
The whole thing was capitalized.
Oh, well, I didn't see the rest of it. Otherwise, I would have responded to the rest of it. But again, let me just take this opportunity since you are Asian descent, right?
Yeah.
I apologize for that to you and to all the Asian people that would have listened to that. And I would have never said it had I known. I've watched like movies like Full Metal Jacket. I've seen other things where I didn't even realize the extent of things, right? So like, I do apologize 100%.
Thank you. And that's also Full Metal Jacket, Me Love You Long Time, a derogatory term came from that.
No,
okay?
I understand.
Just so everybody in the chat knows, yeah, it is a sensitive topic. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you Asian?
Are you talking to me?
No, someone in the comment.
No. I know.
Absolutely. That shows ignorance.
Don't worry about the comments. It is 100%. She's right. And I'm sorry for that, for 100%.
How am I lying? Google it.
I
Okay?
didn't know
The internet is free. Google it.
There were comfort camps.
Okay. So there's that, right? And I just wanted to show, since no one has come up and showed anything with regards to the GoFundMe, this is one of them. This is the one that you put up for $70K. from that traumatic work incident. All right. So
Yeah,
this was
I don't
a
remember.
screenshot that was taken 2 days after you the organizer posted it. Okay. So it says the goal is 70K.
When was this? When was
PTSD
this?
from, can I finish?
Let her finish. Let her
Yeah,
finish.
go ahead.
It says PTSD from a work related injury.
Hmm?
August 20th of 2016, I worked a second job as a security in a club dispensary because I'm a single dad of 2 boys. I lost my home in 2013 and my wife in 2011. Is that true?
It is.
At 4:30, I was taken at gunpoint in, oh sorry, I'm not supposed to say that.
No, you're fine.
Exposed Gentlemen's Club.
and back of head by 2 pew men. As I negotiated for my life for my kids to have their father forever, a shootout between my other guard and the pew man left both pew men dead, leaving one's back of the head and brain all over me.
That's that.
That was the day I found out what PTSD is and that it is very real. Today is getting worse. And I don't want to become a statistic due to very bad PTSD. I am not looking for a handout, just a hand to get help with this. I daily think about that day and it's kind of cut off. Sorry, guys. And can't, it's cut off, so nobody give me shit.
Yeah.
A car go over a speed bump or soda without it sounding like gunshots.
Yeah.
Or thinking if it's going to happen again. But when? I don't have insurance, I have no family, and I'm losing myself. Seeking enough to cover therapy and medical expenses. I've tried for 3 years on my own, and I can't do this alone. I can't deal with it anymore. No one gets it. Please help me be the father I once was and the man I deserve for myself and my kids. I will become an advocate for this cause because because once I can get help with it, because sorry, you
No,
didn't.
don't be sorry. No,
Chat
don't be sorry.
GPT.
No, don't be sorry.
Chat GPT wasn't around then, I guess, because it was in there's some definite
Run
anyway.
on sentences.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get help with it because suicide rate of PTSD is at least 1 a day in the world. Thank you and keep faith. Thank you and keeping faith.
Was there any money raised for that?
It was 2 days. It was only up for 2 days when
Yeah,
this screenshot was
I
taken.
took it down because somebody asked me to put it up because it would really help. And I never said my wife was unalived. I never said she passed away. People are saying that in the comments.
It says, I'm a single dad of 2 boys. I lost my
Yeah,
home
I
in
was.
2013 and my wife in 2011.
Yeah, divorced in 2011.
Oh, but people will interpret that as you being a widower.
Yeah, no, I didn't. That's not how it was meant to be said or anything like that. Um, I actually talked about my ex and how we co-parent the kids throughout the journey, even after that. That's what you're not seeing, but I can tell you that that's not what it was meant to be stated as. It was just newly what happened to me. I was excited to even be alive, to be honest. It was a very scary incident, and like even when cars go over speed bumps now and cans are crushed, it still sounds like G shots to me. It's very scary. It's a terrible thing that I still have to deal with my whole life. I'm not on any medication for it. But yeah, no, that day changed my life forever. I could have been gone that day for sure, 100%.
I'm sorry. I know I'm not shouldn't be reading the chat, but somebody had asked me if I've gone through a traumatic experience. Yes, I have. I have.
No, it's even on YouTube.
You
There's a
don't
video
have
on
to share
YouTube.
it. You don't
If
have
you
to
look up
share it, obviously.
Exposed Gentlemen's Club, SHOOTING of 2016, that'll actually come up. The news was there, everything was there. You see me in the video and how I was pushed out of the way. You guys can actually see the video. It's on there. It's a real thing, 100%. But like these are
Okay.
years ago. I mean, how many people have made GoFundMe's for anything in their lives, faking cancer and everything else? Like you're going to hold me something against in 2016 when I was down, out, hurt, PTSD ridden in a medical weird state? Is that, I mean, is that really, that's really crazy. That's 10 years ago.
Did you
I'm
get
just reading
any?
what was put out there, Doug.
No, I get that, but like, I mean, but like 10 years ago.
Thank you, Karma. Did you
Again,
did you seek any sort of psychiatric help or
I
psychological
did.
help?
I did. I went to therapy. Everything was out of pocket too, because during a work comp case, you have to pay for everything, and you don't get paid. You can't work a job, and you got to pay for everything for like years and years and years. It took almost 3 years for my case to settle, and I did have my kids half the time at that time, and I was still paying for all my expenses, my rent, my everything. So yeah, there definitely was a situation where I put up a GoFundMe, but it was in 2016, and you said it was taken down 2 days later. I did take it down 2 days later because the people who told me to put it up are the same people who are attacking me. The people who asked me and said it would be a good idea to do it, I didn't do it because I thought of it. I've never used a GoFundMe in my life besides that, whether before or after that. The people who came to me and like, dude, do a GoFundMe. People really adhere to your story. And then I saw what it was going to be. I took it down 2 days later because I didn't feel right about it, and I took it down. So, I mean, are you going to hold me responsible for taking it down after people told me to put it up?
Well, I mean, we make decisions, but of our own. But I do see that you took it down after 2 days and you didn't receive any funds for
No,
it.
not a dime.
And you said there's video out there of you of the news and you being in that particular area during
I
the
can pull it
news.
up for you if you want. Yeah, it was the Channel 7 came and picked it up. The thing, like, it was all over the news.
So it
Uh,
wasn't someone else's story like what Matt is saying.
no. I'm definitely in the video too. You can see me in the security camera. You can see me everything. It definitely wasn't someone else's story. I would never steal someone else's story. People are mentioning merch about a missing child, Summer Wells. A father of Summer Wells asked me his name was Don Wells, asked me to put some stuff up after we started talking. There was some merch put up for like Summer Wells. And whatever made was off that was sent to him, and it was only a very nominal amount of money, maybe like 3 or 4 shirts sold. But I also took those down. But
What
a
did you do
father
with the
of
money that from the shirts that were sold?
It's like $48 or $60 or some shit. But I was asked to by the father. I have video of it still.
Did you give it to the father?
Yeah, it went to him.
If you're not following Melissa, definitely follow her. She seems like she's got a wealth of information, historical information. I'm definitely following her now.
well, thank you for the opportunity to be up here. I'm sure there will be more revealed. Just not my place to put it out there. My stick was the racism.
Sure. Yeah. As it should be.
So is there any lawyer? I'm going to ask you. Is there any like things that's like Teapot or anybody else came back with like real receipts?
I'm going to look at them right now. Thank you, Melissa, for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Hey, Melissa,
Thank
before you
so
go,
much.
I do apologize from the bottom of my heart if it hurts you or anybody in your race or nationality. That was definitely something that I could have acted on differently and not said. And there's just not even an excuse that I used to be a comedian or anything like that. And I did stand up for many years. It's not even an excuse. I see where I was wrong, and it'll never be said on my behalf again. And
Thank you.
like anything else.
I do appreciate it, but just so that you are aware, my nationality, I'm American.
Okay.
My
Well,
ethnicity, I'm Asian American.
yeah,
But thank you for your apology.
I do apologize, 100%.
Thanks, lawyer.
Thank you, Melissa. You said it did Teapot or any of them come back? I'm looking for Teapot. I do not see her as of yet. I do not see her as of yet. And so we'll probably be on for like another 10 minutes because then that'll be a total of 2 hours.
Yeah, like I said, I'm an open book, and like if things need to be, was it Exposed Gentlemen's Club? It was Exposed
Someone
Gentlemen's
says
Club.
add Joey.
I don't even know who Joey is.
I'm
Apparently,
putting-
he's apparently okay. So I'll warn you this because Matt's put out videos and everything like this. I didn't adhere or listen to the situation because it had to do with Train and Lala and all these other people. But there's this RSO that's not even supposed to be on this app. I have no clue whether I did see the paperwork and it's true, but Matt and him have been going back and forth, and I don't want to be a part of.
Sure.
You guys, I'm willing to show the leg tattoos. I just want to see their video first and their pictures so you guys can see that what they put out was definitely not from.
Guys, I don't see a Joey. I don't see a Joey.
I have no problem showing anything. All you guys who are talking shit in chat, come with your real name and your profile picture.
Hold on, man. I think everybody's very interested in this tattoo.
Everybody likes to live a dream and be like, okay, so I'm gonna be a fucking a keyboard warrior and not want to have my own picture or my real name because I'm afraid of backlash. Well, if you're telling the truth, what are you afraid of?
Guys, I don't see a Joey. You guys are telling me to add him. I'm looking. You know, you guys are the boss. Chats are the boss. Chat, you're the boss. You guys want me to add someone? I'll add him. I don't see him. Someone says, please don't. Yeah, I don't know who Joey is, but you know, I was really, I was happy that you apologized directly to Melissa.
100%. I'm glad you brought her up because, again, I remember responding to her comment. There was like 500 people in that live when I was showing the video, and comments were going fast. So I have to say that I did kind of shake it off because really all I read was like the World War II part. I'm like, this isn't World War II. Like, we're in a new time and age. But I definitely didn't read the whole comment, and I'm glad she said something. And I can also say that people do get reformed off what they do in the past. Like, are you going to really hold everything 10 years ago plus on people that have been a constructive member of the community and do good things? I mean, I coached Special Olympics for 16 years, powerlifting. Like, the last person I am is a racist or any negativeness towards people. Like, I definitely do. Am I proud of anything I've done that's negative in my past? No, definitely not. I've been nothing but accountable for all that stuff. And how many times can you apologize for stuff that's true and then apologize for stuff that's not true? You know?
All right, look.
I believe this is the Joey that they're referring to.
It is. It is.
Okay, hi,
And
Joey.
look, as you are correct, people can reform their lives, right? Like I did completely.
Yeah.
Haven't been in any trouble since 2011. But people tend to like to still blame me for shit and still fucking say a bunch of fake shit. But the problem is, Doug, here's the problem. And this is the problem I have. People tried to tell you, they tried to talk to you. You blocked everybody and wouldn't even fucking listen to them. You wouldn't.
Right. I did
Okay,
because
that was rude as fuck.
So
You also claimed
Let him talk.
you also claimed that you didn't have any DVs, and that's a fucking lie because they're all over. I'm gonna get ready to put them up here. So we got Richard's, the DV you had on Richard, which was your father-in-law, a man 30 years older than you. That's
no,
one.
Can I say something?
Erica Carson, that's another. Danielle Frakes, that's another. Okay, hold on.
There's no DVs or paperwork.
We'll show you.
Hold on.
And also,
let me tell you something. Look up my record. I've never had any of that stuff. But
dude, I did look up Douglas Scott Hutton.
Hold on. My ex Goodrich, Jennifer Goodrich, went to jail because she DV'd on me. My ex DV'd on me and got arrested for it. I never got arrested. She went to jail.
You were the victim of domestic violence.
I was the victim of that case.
Well, let's see what he's got.
No. And Erica Carson, she was a mad person that I wouldn't give her the time of day. And Danielle Frakes was a rug dealer.
Okay.
What's that say? Douglas Hutton, Richard Goodrich, Erica Brooke Carson.
I've never been to court for any of that stuff.
That's a lie, dude.
Numbers.
Erica.
Do I need to log onto my PC and actually do this in real time and pull it up on the website, or are you going to keep lying?
Yeah, no, I don't even know who these people are. Hey,
you don't know who Richard Goodrich is?
Will you look up my record?
Hold on. Okay, let's start off with the first one. Who is Erica Brooke Carson?
She was a girl that wanted to be a girlfriend of mine, and I turned her away.
But miraculously, you didn't go to court for this?
No, I didn't. I didn't get arrested. I didn't have a.
Okay. So this is a civil. This looks like it's a civil restraining order.
Mm-hmm.
Were you served? Were you served with this restraining order?
No, never.
Because sometimes people file restraining orders, but they don't serve them and they change their mind. I don't know.
I was never served with anything from anybody. Ever.
I'm about to log on to my PC and we'll just go through this on the state's website.
Yeah,
Because
and
it
we can
may
do it in
say
real time.
it'll show the register of actions whether you had court.
show me
So
the whole thing. I would like to see
So
that.
they're all, you know what the fuck you went to court for, man. Like this is
I
bullshit that you're
never.
gonna sit here.
I'm telling you
This
right
is
now, I've
from the
never been.
county. This is from your county's fucking court
Never,
website. And look, it's gonna be really embarrassing if I
never.
log onto my PC and I use Studio and I pull this shit up with mouse clicks at the time. That's gonna be really
Pull up the
embarrassing for
original.
you.
No, because I want lawyer to
This-
look it up too.
Okay, so look here.
Why don't you just have lawyer look it up instead of you having to do anything? Like,
Well, no, this is I'm letting.
Well, I sent all this to lawyer a while ago.
And then there is Richard Goodrich. Who's Richard Goodrich, Doug?
That was his father-in-law.
That's my ex-father-in-law, who I still talk to this day.
So he filed the request for domestic violence as well, a restraining order.
There was never anything. I called him the D word, and I called his wife a super C. I told her she needed a cape and a mask.
And then were you served with it?
I believe that we went to the court and they just said to stay away from each other. But there was never a domestic violence. I called his wife a super C and she needed a cape and a mask. And then I said that he was I called him Dickie because his name was Dick Goodrich. I called him Dickie. That was it.
And so there was a restraining order then issued on that one.
I don't even remember, to be honest with you, if there was no stay away order. I don't believe, but like I think there was some type of stipulations, but like everything was resolved.
Okay,
So
then there was a third. There was a third.
This
one
is
I saw. Okay.
why does it keep doing that?
So
this is the Richard.
Request orders. There was never any.
It says matter type domestic violence right
Yeah,
down here.
That's a civil domestic violence. It's not criminal. It's a civil one. That's where someone's asking for protection from you.
Yeah, restraining order. There was nothing. There was never a domestic violence.
Look,
You
This-
just heard it from
this
the
is
lawyer
crazy.
himself. You just heard it from the lawyer himself.
so why is somebody requesting a restraining order from you? Because the shit you're talking about calling people names, that's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
harassment charges that you went to court for. That's your harassment. That's your harassment charges because you have those too on Teresa Goodrich and Richard.
From where? Show me.
Who's
Give me a
Teresa
moment and I
Goodrich?
will.
Show me where I went to.
Teresa
show me
Goodrich would be his
show me where there was-
mother-in-law.
Show me where there was charges and that I actually got in trouble for anything. Nothing. Not
Well,
one thing.
trouble is a different. I mean, you don't really get in trouble
Show me
with
the
a
finalization.
civil-
Show me the finalization. How long I've been clean? For many years now.
Yeah, because you don't really get in trouble in a civil.
Imagine coming up here as a registered RSO, trying to throw someone under the bus with some fake shit.
Imagine
You're not even allowed on the
using
internet,
that as
Joey.
your defense because you're a deflecting piece
you're
of
not even
shit.
allowed on the internet because.
Yes, I am, you idiot. Hey, why don't you learn the law? You got two brothers you got one brother and a father that are cops. So you should learn the law. So the deal is that it is unconstitutional and I'm allowed to have
Hold
social media. So learn it.
Okay, Doug, you asked for harassment against Richard,
And they were dismissed.
and that was dismissed. I see that.
So, and there's more. There's a lot more. Just like he said earlier, something about he was the GoFundMe came down because he got the settlement. Remember that?
Yes.
Remember him saying that? No, that case was dismissed as well. He didn't win that case. He's a fucking liar.
What does dismissed mean?
Well, here's the thing. It could be dismissed in two different ways. One, the judge could dismiss it,
Yeah.
or via summary judgment, or discovery sanctions. The other way it could be dismissed is if the plaintiff dismisses it based on a settlement.
Yeah, there was never any. I've never had any kind of. There was never anything that was a finalization in court. I've never been to court. For this.
No, they're talking about the lawsuit regarding the Gentlemen's Club.
Oh, that was dismissed. I didn't get anything out of that either.
Was it dismissed or based on a settlement, or was it just dismissed?
No, it was just dismissed all in general.
Yeah, but that's not what you said earlier. You said you took down the GoFundMe because you got your settlement. You literally said that in this live.
I said because I was involved in a workers' comp case.
I think because workers' comp can be settled. This is true.
Oh my god, dude! Do you literally not realize that you change your fucking excuse anytime somebody brings something up?
This is coming from a guy who's.
And here you go again. Let's deflect from your shitty behavior. Deflect from your shitty behavior. Let's do that.
Joey,
That is
Joey,
what
let
you've
me tell
done
you
all
something,
night
Joey.
long. You have deflected all night long. No, you're not
Let
going
me
to do
tell you
that with
something.
me. You're not going to do
Joey,
that with me. You're
let
not
me
going to do
tell
that
you
with
something.
me.
Coming from an
Doug, I don't
RSO
care.
like
You're
you,
not going to
this
do
means
that with
nothing.
me. You're not
This
going
means
to do that
nothing,
with me.
Joey.
You
Yeah,
can
you
go
guys
stand and
relax.
scream in the courthouse and
Bring the
scream
real
at
proof.
cops. You can go to pretend to be a fucking auditor and get fucking arrested for it. You can go and pretend that you were stand-up comedy in '01 when it was 2013. You could
No,
pretend to do all of
no,
that.
no, no. I started in '01, but go ahead.
No, you said that's when you were doing it was '01. That's what you said earlier. And it was January of
Who
2013.
got the
And
restriction? Did I?
I don't know. It wasn't me.
Let me see. It says
Now
somebody.
let's have
Here, I'll
y'all
come right
seen
back,
the
Joey. Joey,
oh
Joey,
yeah.
stop texting and trying to hook up with young people.
Hey, Doug, stop being a racist piece of shit.
They both got a restriction. They both got a restriction. So hopefully Doug will come back up. Okay.
Yeah, none of that shit. Like any of the only thing I went to court for was my ex father-in-law and ex mother-in-law because of the argument we had, and it was verbal. But that was also resolved. Again, I have a great relationship with my ex and her family to this day. But that's coming from a guy who's an RSO who shouldn't be allowed on the internet. And
How do you know that he's one of those people?
Oh, he's on the registry.
You guys like dox each other. Everybody dox each other on
No,
this.
I didn't. No, I didn't dox him. This is all the other people. Like this started with
But does that
and
but
Matt.
does
I didn't.
that take away from what he's saying though?
No,
Just
no. I
because
mean, show me up real proof. I mean, you can look it up yourself. I mean, look up my
Yeah.
whole record. I gave you my
I mean,
birth date. Oh no, I
I'm
gave
not.
you my
I'm not.
gave you my birth date and all my
You
everything
did.
information.
I'm
So
not.
look up.
You know, I'm not saying. I'm not saying what he did in the past. I'm not trying to justify any of that. But what I'm saying is, just because he has that label, does that take away anything as far as the truth that he's talking
Oh,
about?
I think it's a total deflection on trying for himself not to be noticed as the RSO. Because like he said, I didn't give them the time of day because I used to hang out with like Train and Lala and all these people, and I didn't let anybody talk shit about my friends. I never do. I just block people. So I just blocked all that, and all this other stuff was going on. I just got caught in crossfire on that.
Some
So
people are saying yes, some people are saying no. Well, I'll tell you, in court, when you're in a civil case, if someone has been convicted of a felony, it actually can be used against them when you're cross-examining them to sort of question their veracity.
no, that's why I said that's why I gave you all the info, like for you to look up yourself before any of this stuff came out, because I wanted you to have a clear understanding of who I am, uh, what I've been through, what I've done. That way, you understand exactly and how to look at it. Because I have nothing to hide. Here's everything about me. You look it up.
Everybody's asking about this tattoo, man.
Yeah,
Everybody.
show me the picture. Show me the picture. I'm waiting for that.
I think they all want to see your calf. It's
I
completely
have
up to
no
you.
problem. I will show them. I will show them close-ups. I will do everything for you. Just show me the original picture that they're claiming is the tattoos. That way, when I show you the tattoo, it looks totally different, and we can prove that. Because if I show it now, they're gonna modify it and do other shit.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Well, guys, we've been on for 2 hours on this.
Yeah, like I said, I have no problem showing anything to anybody. But show it and let's just say it was a racial tattoo. Let's just go with what the majority or whoever's saying is a racial tattoo. If you were to cover up a tattoo and get out of any kind of life, why would you still be a bad person?
I hear what you're saying. There are people
Especially
who
if you were to go to prison and if you were forced to be in a certain group, and I'm not saying this is the case, but this is how prison is. If you were forced to choose a certain group, then once you did what's safest for you, and then come out, and if you were to cover it up, why would you be a bad person for doing something like that? Does that mean that
I see what you're saying, because there are a lot of gang members who
Yeah.
have gang tattoos,
And I've
and
never,
ultimately,
and on my files, you can see on my whole arrest record, I've had my tattoos for many, many years. I've had those like early on. They were made at home. They weren't even done in prison, but like somebody else did them for me, and somebody that wanted to be a tattoo artist, like they started my back. So like, I've never been gang oriented. I've never been filed as a gang member in jail or prison or anything else. Like you can look at my record. I've never been classified, and they take pictures of all your tattoos anyway. Um,
but you know, and like I was saying, there are people in there who have joined gangs. They come out, they're reformed. They'll get them
yeah,
lasered off or covered off. You know, and people do change. And if you do have 1488 and you have covered it and you are reformed and you're no longer, you know, in that type of mindset, that's okay. You know, that's okay.
I understand. No, I agree. I agree with that 100%. Even anybody who's gone through that life. But I'll tell you what, they started this rumor a long time ago, and it had nothing to do with prison, and it had nothing to do with a gang membership or anything like that. I've never been involved in any kind of gangs, um, at all ever. I've never lived the gang life. Never claimed to. Have I been to prison? Yeah, it was for pew pews. Um, I did like 2.5 years. They almost 3 years actually, because I got 6 with half. So like, is it like what I'm saying is like I'm being singled out for whatever else, but like, yeah, like why is it such an issue if it's like 20 years? I mean, this would have been 2000 and I don't know, early 2000, before 2005.
Well,
I
man,
mean,
we have been on for 2 hours now. You've been in the hot seat for 2 hours,
yeah,
answering people's questions, dealing with everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm giving you the last word because I'm unbiased here. I allowed everybody to come up and you know
yeah,
say
no,
what they
no.
needed to say, and I'm giving you the last word here, man. What do you have to say to everyone?
First of all, thank you for having me up here. Thank you guys, whether you like me or not in chat, for being in here and vocalizing how you feel. At the end of the day, I can tell you it's nighttime, and I would like to see this other stuff that's real proof. I still I haven't been shown anything that's real proof. And lawyer, I would really love for you to look up my whole life. I gave you my information. If you need any other information, we can go from there. And you feel free to hold another live, and I'll answer to whatever else we have to answer to, whether it's BS or not. So like, it's all good. Like I would like to do that. I don't mind being in the hot seat if I've done something wrong. I would like to admit it and get over it and move forward. If I haven't, I would like people to stop making assumptions, stop saying the wrong thing, the lies, and I will tell you, if I have to take legal action on you guys for you guys putting the wrong information out, I will do so. Um, Fair is fair. If I did something wrong, I can admit to it. If you like me, then watch me. If you don't, then move on. It's your choice. You guys have the power to swipe right, swipe left, or move on and move forward. So it is what it is. If you don't like me, the door, you know where the door is at. If you do like me, stick around with the rest of the people that do. Because the reason why people don't like me is because I tell the truth. I have nothing to hide from, and people don't like the truth because it really fucks up their narrative, especially if it involves them. Lawyer, I love you, man. I appreciate you. You're a great artist, and I would encourage you to please look into my whole file. And if you need any other information, I could even send you my Department of Justice information. I have the whole file from my fingerprinting.
Oh, wow.
I have no problem to send you that as well. Just let me know. Actually, matter of fact, I'll just send it to you, and then you can do as you will. Again, if I have no problem with you breaking any of us down, included me. I don't care who it is on this app or any other app. I have no problem with answering to my faults. And if I had a past on something certain, that's fine. But I can definitely tell you that I've never DV'd a woman. I've been DV'd as a man. So if you guys want to run with whatever you want to, that's fine. But I've never been to court. I've never had anything for DV besides my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, who were mad because I verbally assaulted them, which I did. And we already went over the broomstick, Indigo. That had nothing to do with me. Thank you, lawyer.
No, guys, everybody, thank you for being here, obviously, and thank you to all the contributors. It's been a long night. I think, is this the end of it? Probably not. Probably not. It's probably not going to be the end of it because people are going to have their proofs ready, and I think everybody's willing and able to and eager to look at them.
Can I say
to
one
look
last
at
thing
them.
too? I don't mean to interrupt
Yeah.
you. You guys leave Miss Terry alone because she's a fucking phenomenal woman. She's one of my best friends in life. So you guys leave her alone because she's got nothing to do with this. Nobody's asked her for anything. She does what she wants. She's very understanding of what she's doing. Nobody's forcing her to do anything. So you guys can leave her alone. Stop recording her. Stop putting stuff out. Stop trying to ruin her life because if something happens to her, you guys are all responsible.
And guys, I encourage you to follow the contributors today. They took their time to come out here and talk to you all. And again, thank you for your time, your gifts, and your follows. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Have a great night.